Nah, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like that stuff got to be hot.
Why don't you turn your head?
It's heavy.
You're very true. Yes.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is morning, and it is Sunday, January 24th. This is episode 95 of the Us Guys podcast. And how are you?
Great. How are you?
It's cold outside. Hope everyone's having a good morning. You guys are all resting, but when you're listening to this, maybe you're on your way to work. Anyway, I'm joined. My name is Billie Jean Dazzlestein, and I'm joined by Rickety Seagal.
Good morning.
And THC.
Hey.
And Uncle Meats.
Hi.
And it's another beautiful Sunday morning here.
You can't hear me.
No.
Nope.
So it's definitely...
It's the cord.
Yep.
The cord.
Yep. Definitely the cord. Yeah, no, you can't hear you at all.
I'm loving it.
Having some technical difficulties. We got a bad cord over here.
Actually, could be that channel.
It could be.
Oh, wait a minute.
Channel.
Yeah, it's the channel.
Oh, it's the channel. Yeah, it's
this
not
cord
the cord.
is the same.
Right?
Yeah,
Plugged
it's the
into a
channel.
different.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, you're right.
Chappaquiddick.
No, that means mixer.
That's the bad news.
Oh, damn. Oh,
Well,
that is worse.
Did
That's much worse.
Did you read about the new COVID money you're supposed
No.
to be getting? Because I was thinking of you because they were saying if you did not receive any prior, when you file for your taxes, they'll just put it in with that.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
hear
but
too.
see, here's the thing. They go off your 2019.
Right.
And I lived at a house and had a shared bank account. So
It goes right into that account.
it goes right into that
Well,
account.
can't you call somebody and tell them that? You got to be able to.
You can call the
have to.
IRS, but
Can
it takes
you?
like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the average hold time.
Yeah, you're going to
tax-
have to,
tax
though, but it's
professionals-
worth it for that money, man.
Yeah, but if somebody already got that money.
Well, then you'll, at least for the next time you get money,
Right,
or the
right,
same
right.
thing's going to happen. And they're talking about it being, what, $1,400?
Yeah, I know, but I'm hoping that it comes after the next tax filing, right? When do we file our next tax? People are already
No,
getting their
no.
W-2s.
Yeah.
No. Yep.
So if I
Well,
can...
I think they still say it goes off your 2019.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I think they legitimately said that.
Yeah.
As well. So, I mean, I think it would be worth a call.
But a part of me sees it as like a severance package.
Okay, well, if you're not that worried about it, man, then whatever.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Get it fixed for the next time, then.
Yeah, I really would like, obviously it would help, but, it's going to a good cause.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that. But, So what's going on this week? We had a UFC last night. Conor McGregor lost, if you haven't heard. Spoiler alert. He got rocked in the second round.
He did.
By Poirier, Dustin Diamond.
At least he lost to a good dude.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like some unknown Joe Blow who
Right.
was a shitty fighter knocked him out.
Yeah, I mean, he's lost to Khabib and
Yeah.
Poirier. So,
Yeah.
I mean, those are,
Not bad
Not too
whatsoever.
shabby.
I was telling THC, like the beginning of the fight, Poirier kind of like backed off and wouldn't do the handshake. Because that's McGregor's thing. He comes out revved and
Yeah.
gloves touch,
Mentally.
bang. So mentally, I think that threw him way off. They had to pull him together.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Southern
and then
blockhead
he-
was
the
using
thing
some
is,
strategy.
Yeah.
is
It's good strategy.
Strategery.
I think you could tell right away McGregor was not feeling it. It just seemed like right off the bat. Like he had talked all that shit, but what people don't understand
Did
is
he talk a lot of shit beforehand?
he
I
always
didn't see
talked,
any.
yeah.
he always talks shit, but that's like his specialty. That comes easy to him, and he does that to sell fights. That's not honestly how he feels.
Yeah.
Another part of it would be like a head game to get the other person riled up. But
Right.
more than anything right now, it's just to sell fights. So when you get the other fighter who takes offense to it and comes in all pumped up, and Poirier has been fighting consistently, he's on the rise. He's probably peaking. He came in ready to talk shit and whoop ass. And McGregor was like rusty and
So Khabib, you think Khabib's going to come back to fight Poirier then? Poirier, since he like
I know,
jumped himself.
I know
up to-
Khabib respects Poirier, but I don't know if that's enough. I mean, Khabib cornered a guy this week, so I mean he's involved. You know, he's been doing that looking for a fight with Dana White.
Oh, so he hasn't been out of. I haven't been following it.
Yeah,
at all,
no,
so
he's
just-
involved.
He's still
He's still
around. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's involved
Fucking raccoons in the.
in the hen house. We got
Ducks.
we got raccoons in the hen house.
Yeah. So this. Wait. Yeah, that's fucked up again.
Oh wait. That's what it is. All right, go ahead.
Hello.
Hello?
Now we're good.
Now we're
Okay.
all on.
Wait, hold on.
Maya?
No,
Yeah, you were.
I have you muted right now.
Hi. Hi.
There you go.
There you
Now
go.
you're on.
Hi.
All right, so that means we're not getting Phantom.
Operator error.
Our Phantom power is going out on channel 2. It seems like
The Phantom Power. Okay.
Phantom
Phantom
power.
Menace.
Do we want to remember that? Oh, it's recording.
It's recording.
I was laughing at last week's podcast because you said that to me.
Yeah.
And now
It's recording, you stoners.
somebody needs to write that down.
Stoners. So I did get a message from someone this week that Rickety, they had a bone to pick with your analysis of that show. I'm trying to remember. WandaVision.
Yeah.
They said if you were a comic book fan, if that you would get that she's in some type of prison,
Right.
that there's something going on or something like that.
That's like her worst fear, or not worst fear, but what she would
Yeah.
hate. So they're torturing her by being in that.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch it. And
That show
I
was
didn't either.
torturing
I
me. I think it's the other way around.
yeah.
Okay, so what's the rebuttal, Rickety?
Yeah, how far did you watch? How much of it did you
I
watch?
watched the first episode in its entirety and part of the second.
And you're pretty much a comic book head. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
you
definitely.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a Max tattoo.
Yes, I do.
That's true. Sam Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and so you watched the first episode and you're saying what?
I'm saying it's nostalgia for an age that never existed. Like everybody thinks of that 50s, you know, I Love Lucy type of environment, and that's how things were back then. And
Yeah,
it's-
but that's the sway of this country, dog. You haven't
Yeah.
paid
Yeah.
attention to the last 4 years.
so it's calling on a nostalgia that doesn't exist.
right.
So I can't see the logic in, even if that's
I
her
don't know.
prison.
I think it would be pretty cool if they did that with like some of the younger X-Men and put them back in a John Hughes movie.
Oh,
Because that's nostalgia for
yeah,
an
that
age
would-
that doesn't exist.
True,
But
true.
I think that's more interesting to you because you were a teenager in that era.
Yeah, you can
Whereas
identify
if,
with
like,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess the target audience, there's just some old people that are comic book heads too.
True.
You know, in their 50s or 60s, so they might remember from them watching TV the 50s shows where
Yeah,
it's like
just
that.
it's
so.
just so campy. I
Is it?
mean, oh yeah, yeah. It's pretty slappy. I mean, the jokes are pretty bad. You know, she's levitating the dishes, putting them away. You know, like, and it has the laugh track. You know,
But it's
Yeah.
on purpose.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's intentionally that way, but it's not real fun to watch.
Are the characters in on it with the audience? Is there any like fourth wall?
No, I don't
No?
think it has a. I don't think they broached the fourth wall,
I can't hear me again.
breached
Is
the
that
fourth
all right?
wall.
It's probably pretty good, right?
Right, it's all right. I'm not complaining.
You're high as a kite, man. Look at you.
No, you're out.
eyes.
You're out again. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
All right, so I read about this thing this week. I wanted to bring it up to you guys. Scientists have captured chimpanzees performing a bizarre ritual. All right?
Oh.
They're finding chimpanzees in 3 West African countries have been observed taking part in this strange behavior. They store a great number of rocks in hollow trees and then take one of the rocks, walk a distance, grunt an utterance, and hurl the rock at the tree, leaving a mark. The rock is then placed back in the hollow and reused in this manner again later.
What the fuck? So I need
sounds
to
like
go
my
to the
Tuesdays.
hitting tree and
Yeah.
Yell some shit at this tree.
I did that on Tuesday.
maybe he's doing that not to beat his wife or something.
I don't know, right? But chimpanzees,
I
man.
know,
Like,
that's
what the fuck is going on? Some kind of ritual, huh?
That is weird.
Yeah.
And then they watch him enough to notice that too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to happen fairly frequently for it to be a note then.
And in 3 different countries,
Yeah.
you know, in Africa, these different groups are doing it. So that's
And
pretty crazy.
you can definitely say it didn't serve any purpose. You know.
It might have. What if it spiritually did?
Well, I mean, no practical
Right.
physiological
No.
purpose.
One of their
Other than
buddies.
yelling.
Maybe that's a tree that somebody fell out of. You know?
Damn you, tree.
These chimps are starting to hold grudges against the trees that people fall out of.
I wonder what they're eating or drinking.
Or maybe they can talk to the trees. And
Yeah,
that's
maybe
why
they're eating
arguing with them.
mushrooms. and
yeah,
they're
they might have
tripping
ate
out.
mushrooms, and now they're getting
They're like,
enlightened.
fuck this tree in
They're enlightened.
particular.
This one.
Sentient apes.
It's
Test-
happening.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. Some kind of ritual, you know,
That's-
like I would say it's like a territorial. Like they're marking the tree, but they're talking to the tree.
Yeah, and yelling at
They're
it.
yelling shit at the tree.
Are
But
they
like, why
yelling
are
at
they-
themselves though? Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe
They're what?
Maybe they're grunting at themselves.
Like he just lost a big game because
Yeah.
of an interception, and he's hurting, so he needs to get his feelings out.
yeah, it's really weird. They also say in the article that that scientists believe that chimps are going through their Stone Age.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that kind of makes
which
sense.
Which is kind of crazy. So it's like
That
it
would
could be like
wicked to think
religious.
about that. Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Maybe they did form some sort of chimp religion. That's good. I never thought about that. It's how we evolve and learn things, and then monkeys. I mean, yeah, if they're pretty smart,
Yeah,
you'd think
because-
they would be able to evolve.
People have been piling rocks places, since our Stone Age, and people did it for like where battles took place, memorial markers, grave sites, demarcation of territory, signposts.
So maybe it's a battle site because chimps fight each other.
Yes.
quite often, and bands of them will fight each other.
And so they
maybe
go to
that
this,
could
they
be.
go to this truck, they go to this bulletin board, and they're like looking for a fight, and they're like, "Fuck this guy!" You know what I mean? They throw rocks, like, "Yeah, that's mine. I'm putting my rock in on it." You know, when you're a chimp, you're a chimp.
Chimps.
They fight like the 50s? Like,
Yes,
They knife fight.
like 50s musical.
yeah.
They pull out a switchblade, but psych, it's just a comb. They comb the chimp hair back. But I was reading that article from Big Think
Oh,
website. But it's pretty crazy, man.
So we're going to be fucking chimps more frequently.
We're eventually,
Yes, the world will be
gonna
chimps
some,
more frequently.
some chimps to bang at some point.
yep.
That'll be the Corona 24 virus.
Maybe it does have that effect on like chimps. It causes them to evolve faster. Just the catalyst that sparks
be.
something in chimp DNA.
It could be.
If a chimp fucks a human, that's their quest. They become more civil.
They level up.
What if that was it?
Jeez.
I know.
We'd be getting raped a lot.
Oh yeah.
Maybe later down the road. You won't be here.
No.
Neither will you. You're not that much younger than me.
I won't be here. I don't think it's going to happen in the next year, but it could.
In 20 years, you get some rapey fucking apes trying to level up on you.
ape.
You are fucked. Rape ape. Gee.
Yep. That could be, right?
It could.
And then they're the
Future's
new
out.
people. They get to write the rules and the
They
history.
could, yeah.
I've seen
down
that.
the line.
I've seen the
We
chart.
went through that. What
I've
if it's
seen-
just a vicious circle the whole time of evolving, a species evolving to humans, and then humans do something else, And
The next in line can level up. if they
right.
rape
Next
them to
man
death.
up. Next man up.
Those Charlton Heston movies.
Ooh,
Yeah.
they're different now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were documentaries.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah. And then the next in line, like the gibbons or whatever, are next in line to chimps or orangutans, gorillas, the next species of
Bonobos.
The bonobos.
Bonobos, yeah. Next
Bonobos are already
That'd be
doing
all right
it.
if they were next
Yeah.
up.
Bonobos are banging like crazy already. That's
Yeah.
how they settle all their
That
disputes.
means you'd get gangbang raped constantly by those little
Yep.
guys.
I think bonobos, they did that as a defense to not get captured and put in zoos.
They just sort of they became
We're just going to be
perverts.
total delinquents. Nobody's going to want to come see us. Yeah. That's how they stay safe.
They became sexual deviants. They used Darwinism. To become
sex monkey.
We don't want you. Put your pecker away. Put your little monkey pecker away, Bobby. No, we can't take these ones. They're like, nice, dog. High-fiving each other back in the bush. Now bend over. I got them stressed. Let me work this out real quick.
I need to release this load. Attention.
I'm all pent up.
Fuck that tree.
Help me
that
out here,
tree.
man. Yeah. Fuck that tree.
Yeah, chimpanzees need to learn from bonobos. Like, bonobos ain't throwing rocks at trees.
Their grandparents.
Like, hey, Joey, come on over here.
And nobody's putting them in zoos.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was watching some internet videos. There's a Swede fashion, that's sweeping like America now. Not sweeping, but goat yoga.
Oh yeah, they poop on your back.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you do yoga and then go.
I've
You can
never
crawl
heard of
around
that.
on pretty ladies and then poop
While
on
you're
them.
stretching and yeah.
Is that a fetish?
No.
No,
that's
it's
what they do.
I have no idea why it exists, but
Because it feels good. Them little
Pellets?
little
Hooves?
petite feet hoofing
Oh,
around.
so
on
I
you.
can.
You
Somebody
get a job.
might.
Moonlight.
Any ladies, if you want to practice goat yoga,
That's
I
right.
have goat feet.
We have a goat man on staff
I have
here.
horns. Yep.
Oh, I'd like to be your
Us guys.
handler. I'd like to be your I'll show up like I got you in a little cage. You come out, you got a robe on.
Strutting.
I play some music and you come out all slow. Like, here he is, ladies.
oiled up.
Drink
Down-
a lot of kratom, so I drop like horse pebbles.
Get in your downward
What a
dog
shit.
poses. Here he goes. He's in.
If any lady would like that to happen, just give us a holler.
What would you wear? Would you be in like a yoga outfit also?
It's a
Like,
secret.
An Argyle onesie. With the back flap.
with a hatch.
Oh my god.
One of those miners' underwear hatches.
It'd be fucking awesome. But cut off shorts like that.
Ooh, like a singlet.
With some fringe.
Oh.
Fringe.
No, like the little Mexican balls, like on the El Diablo suit. You remember that from when we were young?
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, it reminds me. I was watching this guy. You guys ever see him on YouTube, the Mink Man?
No.
Oh man, it's this dude in Idaho. This little gnarly little fucker. He takes minks and hunts shit with them.
No shit.
So like you can watch him. He'll
Kodo
go.
and Podo?
So that's Kodo and that's exactly what I was thinking
Except for
about.
he's got a
Rickety.
bunch of them. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And so like people who have muskrat problems or rats.
He sticks his army of minks
he'll
on them.
break out minks, and the minks hunt them down, man. It is
How
crazy.
does he recapture the minks then?
He sits down the
Cheese?
cage.
They're trained?
Yeah, they're trained. Like,
No way.
Like he goes out in his backyard and he's got this big, like, let's say 100-gallon fish tank full of fish, and he like makes this little whistle sound, whichever he makes to feed them, and they all just fucking swarm, man. And then he'll tap on a glass and they jump in the fish tank one at a time, grab a fish, jump out.
No fucking way.
Fucking sick, man. And not
Mink
only
man?
that, Mink Man.
Mink Man.
And then I was watching him some more, and the dude breaks out a lizard like this. It looks like a snake with legs. It's like a real long, skinny lizard.
That's what lizards are.
Yeah.
But listen,
Good job.
he takes it to these people. They have these big bird cages outside, and they have mice problems. And this dude drops this lizard down on the ground in the cage, and it's just bam, snatching up mice, chasing them
Damn.
all over the place.
Oh my god, I
Dude's
see
a
it.
savage, man. The Mink Man.
I'm
He's
gonna watch. There's 263 rats.
oh yeah, he's crazy. He gets those muskrats, those big fat-
110 rats versus mink pack.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
must-see TV.
crazy.
It's
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then
All right,
I
I'm gonna
watched
watch that.
another video of him where he's hunting raccoons because I guess in Idaho where they are, the raccoons are an invasive species.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they're like, you're not allowed to transport them into Idaho,
Right,
and they
like-
got like a kill on site for those fuckers. So
Like
he goes
pythons
out,
in
he goes
Florida.
out with dogs and hunts these raccoons. And then it's just like, you track them, and then it's just like standing there like, all right, get them. And it's just dog raccoon fight to the death. Like,
Oh shit.
pretty crazy, man.
And you hear it? You hear
Oh
them
yeah,
squealing
yeah,
and-
yeah. But he'll cut away because of for some reason
They can't show him getting
YouTube
killed.
won't allow him to show the dogs killing the raccoon. He could show right before and right after, but he'll show minks killing muskrats, and muskrats are big,
yeah.
fucking groundhog-looking things. He'll show anything else getting killed, but for some reason he's not allowed to show the dogs killing raccoons. you know?
That's bizarre.
Yeah, but the dogs look rough. Like right after you see the dog, it's like kind of winded. It's like drooling. Like,
Yeah, it didn't want to do that
man,
again.
that fucking raccoon was rough. You know? 'Cause have you ever seen people get attacked by raccoons?
Oh yeah, they're fierce.
They light you up.
That's some harsh coon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when your brothers.
My brother had a raccoon in a cage.
Really?
It fucked him up.
Every fucking once in a while, it would like get out or something.
We'd come back and he'd be covered in
Yeah,
scratches.
dude,
I remember
it would
one time it was
cut
like
him
I was
up.
like, God damn.
Yes, I mean
like
legit.
he was
like,
that fucked
he needed
up.
stitches and shit, but
Yeah.
we
didn't have
were ghetto, so
Put some glue
he
on
didn't
it,
get
maybe.
medical treatment. You know what I mean? He got like some socks tied on.
He got mauled one time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was
Raccoon.
bad. It was bad.
Yeah, because this dude, when we were kids,
What was his name?
Rocky.
Rocky the raccoon.
Yep.
Yep, but he bought this raccoon off some dude in the ghetto for like $5-10. You know, it was a baby raccoon. Then he put it in a cage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this raccoon's in a cage, so it fucking went crazy.
Yeah.
You know? Like my brother always had crazy shit like that, like those Komodo, like monitor lizards. And I remember one time he went to prison and I was stuck with a fucking ferret named Dookie Brown that literally smelled like shit all the time. And it would just hide in the couch. And I'd be like, man, I didn't want a ferret. I
Steal
don't
shit.
fucking like ferret. So I had to deal with that. And then some big scary ass lizard. And he was like, all right, man, you got to take care of my lizard. You got to like feed it mice and shit. I'm like, no, dog. I don't work aquariums like that. Like I like a fish because fish are lazy, and dumb. I don't want something that has to eat another, fuck
Live
that.
animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, crickets are too much for me. Like
Yeah, I don't
lizards,
even
I
wanna
gotta
fuck
feed
with
them crickets.
Really? Crickets are. I had to stop with pinkies.
I don't like crickets or grasshoppers in the first place, and they always seem to get away.
Those
so
I
I'll
can
have
I
it
can
in my
handle
house for a little
I
bit.
I think I can handle those.
Yeah.
But once it gets to like little baby mice,
Yeah.
You going to buy
mammal.
pinkies? They sell frozen pinkies at the pet store. That's a new thing for me, at least.
Frozen what?
mouses.
Pinky,
mice.
little baby
Mouse.
micey.
Yeah,
oh,
to
got you.
feed
Yeah,
for
yeah.
snakes
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. That's
Used to buy them live and feed them
That's
to my
nasty.
rat snake.
But that's what that dude does with the minks. He has them catch the muskrat and kill it, and then he'll pull the muskrat away, but give them some ground up muskrat.
Oh.
And so I don't know if he's like,
That's like with falconry. Like
Fur
whenever
these
they
days?
bring an animal back, they'll cut it open and give it a piece of the liver. Just
so
to
here's
keep
your
it
little
exact
reward.
liver.
Keep them
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
it. Keep them bringing it back.
Exact liver every time.
Well,
Oh, a piece of something good.
Piece of
in
something
there, I
in
guess.
there. Yeah.
Mice.
they like the liver, like a squirrel liver or a
Oh, when they
bird
bring
liver.
something back.
Yeah, when they bring it back immediately, they have to reward them.
Little
Or they'll
squirrel
just
testy.
take off.
Yeah. Well, we flew
Testy.
we flew a hawk and an owl when we went over to Scotland, and the handler there, to get it onto your arm, you'd have to give him. You had
You're lucky.
hunks of mice, so you just feed them a hunk of mice.
You're lucky one of those things didn't try to drop you off a cliff.
Oh, for real, dude! I got. If you never seen the picture, that owl was gigantic.
Oh,
man.
yeah?
I mean,
Yeah.
the handler's like, yeah. If he didn't like you right now, with the size of his talons, they were like 3 inches. Mm-hmm. He'd cut your arm off right now. And
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
fuck, or close.
Fuck that bird.
My arm's not that thick.
That bird is a liar.
Here's my credit card, bird.
Yeah, but that was a pretty cool thing to do. I could see like people.
I'm Brian Fellows.
No, you don't
I
want no.
love that character. Yeah,
That
no,
bird is looking at me.
I don't like that smart mouth bird.
that bird is a liar. I'm Brian Fellows. No, anyway, yeah, the birds are scary, man. They're
Yeah, right.
fucking dinosaurs. They're chickens. Chickens are creepy.
I know how you feel about that's the nickname my stepkids have for you. The fun nickname is Dino Chicken from the
Yeah.
first time we came out here.
Yeah, because when you were driving me out here,
Yep.
we saw this chicken on the side of the road that was
Big.
It was a bull.
Have you ever seen a capon?
Oh, what's that?
A capon is a castrated rooster. It's like a steer. You castrate a bull, you get a steer.
It
Yeah,
protects
oh.
the herd.
Yeah,
or
so
that-
they instead
they
of
just
them
want to fight.
putting
That's
their
the
production
cockfight things.
instead of them they're grown for meat, but instead of them putting their production into reproduction, they grow muscle mass.
Oh.
So these capons are castrated roosters, but they get gigantic.
That must
They
have
get
been
like
what we
18
saw.
pounds.
They get
Yeah.
swole.
Yeah, they could have been capable.
This motherfucker was like out of prison. He was doing pull-ups.
we
was
were
yoked.
going past it, and I start putting on the brakes. I'm like, "You want to go out and grab it?" And he's like, "Fuck no, that chicken will rape me."
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, chickens have heard about people fucking chickens.
yeah.
He
And
gets around.
you get a big old chicken like that, he's going to get some paybacks.
Yeah.
And I'm soft. I'm just going to say it.
And then,
I'll be
then
the first to
after
admit
we
it.
saw that, we go to my house, and that's when my step boys would be trapping all the time. So they legitimately had a kill shed with like raccoons
Yeah.
and a coyote and like all this shit skinned, raccoons skinned, and just laying in the backyard. You know, after they.
I
skin
watch
them.
video for some reason. Like I'm fascinated and watch YouTube videos of that kind of shit, but I have no interest in doing it myself.
No, and it was just weird to see.
I did
like
it for
a
years.
carcass out back.
Really?
Yeah, I did it for years. Yeah.
What?
I'd have a pile of muskrats in
Yeah.
here and some mink and some.
What do you
What
do
they
with the
do out
muskrats?
there?
What do you do with the
could sell
muskrats?
the-
You sell the fur.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because that's what they did in
I was
high
like,
school.
yeah,
they
I
make
didn't
decent
see-
money for kids
Oh,
doing
for
that.
a 12-year-old,
Fuck
I
yeah.
sold all my stuff one time. I got like $400.
Wow.
Yeah,
12 years
Dude,
old.
Some of them
with
were like
400 bucks in
50
your
bucks a
pocket.
pelt.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah, I
could
got
you imagine
50
that?
for a mink one time.
Just catching some shit
No.
like you could catch dogs in Cleveland or cats.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it was rats, but
Rats.
you wouldn't catch.
I would
you wouldn't
go
want
up
to
to
catch those.
up to the lake, and the people there, the muskrats would undermine their docks and their property and cause damage, and they'd actually pay me to come in and trap them.
I think
Yeah,
that's
some
what
of the
happens.
farms do that
I think
around
that's
here,
what
yeah.
happens with this mink guy. I think that's what his business is.
Yeah.
Is people pay him to get rid of these muskrats, and so he like doubles up on it. You know what I mean? He gets on YouTube and
Right.
breaks out these minks. And those minks are cute as fuck. I don't know if they smell like ferrets.
Ferrets.
They look just like ferrets, but ferrets
They're
stink.
stinky. Yeah.
They stink.
Mink are stinky too.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I can't handle all that. I don't need no stinky ass animal.
No, your nose is way too sensitive
It's powerful.
for that.
Yeah, it's powerful. I got like a bloodhound nose. This thing is a lot of receptors.
It's like a hammerhead shark.
This motherfucker, yes, it picks up. It picks up like electricity.
Like Rocky Dennis's
Smell-
forehead.
All right, well, it ain't like that.
That's the line.
I'd say it's average in size and appearance,
Not
but
Peyton Manning.
but in no. Come on,
He probably wearing.
Dang.
No, Meat and him were the same helmet size, I bet.
who's that?
Me and
Peyton
you?
Manning.
Peyton Man- you and
Yeah.
Peyton Manning have the same
Head size.
diameter.
Large head.
You got the same flat back of neck.
He
type
does
thing.
too?
Yeah, they do.
But he's got a lot of neck too. That's why he's 6'5". He'd be like 5'8" if he didn't have all that neck.
Yeah.
He has Rickety's neck on your head.
And your, oh my
We talked
God.
about that before.
It really does, because Rickety's head isn't big enough for that neck. No.
It's like his skull is a continuation of the neck.
That's like when people put jacked up tires on a little car.
Ouch.
That's like when people put like those, like 22-inch rims.
On a Geo-Metro.
Rat fink.
Yeah, rat fink. Yeah. Like, yeah, Meat's head on your neck. That would be substantial. The dude,
You'd be a big dude then.
It would be a big fucking intimidating fellow.
He would.
Yeah.
He would
Yeah.
be. He'd be like.
Then now
one
he
of them
doesn't really have a
wrestlers.
neck. It's like you don't have a neck.
No, none. Short. Look how short.
Your neck died under the pressure.
It compressed it down.
You don't even have vertebrae there. It's like one, and then they pick up counting down in your back somewhere.
You'd immediately be 6'5".
Yep.
Yeah,
You got
that's
a
crazy.
transplant.
Like you head rammed a door or something when you were little.
Oh, you remember the He-Man dude? Ram Man.
Ram Man.
Yes, yes. Oh, dude, yes, that's what he's like, isn't he? He's got spring-loaded legs to break through Castle Grayskull.
The juggernaut.
Yeah, or the Juggernaut.
The Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
How about when they put that meme in the movie? Did you like it?
What?
In that first X-Men,
What meme?
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It
When
came
they
from
were-
like an internet meme.
Oh yeah,
I think it was
hilarious
Deadpool too, though.
that they put that in. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I think it
Was
was.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, because that was one of the funniest things I ever saw when
When
they
you-
overdubbed that back in. That was in my early World of Warcraft
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
And
The That was in the 90s.
Juggernaut, bitch.
It was like 90. No, I'm sorry, not 90. Yeah, it might have been like 98.
Late 90s. Possibly.
99, something like that.
Yeah.
Right around in there in 2000. But yeah, that was good
I
shit.
have to gain
man.
back some
Those
comic book
early
right now.
G.I. Joe PSAs.
Oh, God, yes.
Those are
Pork
classics.
chop sandwiches.
Pork chop sandwich. Mr. Body Massage, man.
Body massage.
Who wants the bottom massage?
Yes, those are good. I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. That was great, man. I love that shit. Those old G.I. Joe PSAs were awesome.
That's great.
I like when the fireman busts in, like, what the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. The kitchen's on fire.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you see those new G.I. Joe figures, Rickety?
No.
It's like, I think they're called classified. They're 6-inch.
Ah, that sounds awesome.
They come with extra hands, sometimes extra heads. They're like between like a prestige figure and like a, toy.
Yeah, who's doing them?
Hasbro.
Hasbro?
Yeah. They're pretty good. All like
Rickety
probably.
likes toys. He
I
has
do.
sheds full of toys.
Yeah.
I want to look at them. Can I look at them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 toy fanatics in the house right here.
Oh, me too. If you dig out that 3DO, I'll give you money for it.
I just have to
soon.
find it. You can
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, find it
Yeah.
because I'm starting to build my my vintage console rack in my living room.
Oh, look at
where I
you.
can
Yeah.
have-
What's your games? What games?
Oh, what I have. Well,
Hubert?
No, what systems?
I have a regular Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a Sega Dreamcast, a PS3, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One.
You need a
Hopefully-
PS2.
I think I have
need
it.
a
I
PS2.
think I have
That's
it
on
in
the list.
I think I have
I bet
Nintendo-
Dukes has all that.
That's
I
on the
do.
list. Is that my sister
I have an-
has our old from when we were kids, Atari 5700 or 5200 that I have a few games for.
I have a
so I'm gonna
Nintendo
have that
64, I think, too.
Yes,
No
my
shit. Those
my-
were awesome.
Emma has a 64 and a GameCube. So
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah, the
so we got
64s
that.
were
Yeah.
nice.
Oh man, GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah,
Mario
that's a
Kart.
badass
Yeah,
Shit.
Mario Kart. No shit.
Fucking great. Perfect Dark was good on that. Yeah, that was. We spent hours getting lit
not
and
much left.
fucking playing those games.
So the 64 was like the same time as the PS2.
I think so.
Yes.
I think so, right? Because
yes.
I remember playing
Yes.
Metal Gear Solid on
Yeah,
PS2.
PS2.
I was
Yeah.
always the one that bought the wrong one.
Oh, you know what
I had-
what was
Like, I
dope
had a
about the
Sega
PS2?
Genesis.
Yeah,
and
I need
you
a
know.
Sega Genesis. That Sega Genesis was awesome.
I thought it was
32X,
awesome.
Sega CD.
I
I,
had a-
wanted an Atari Jaguar though too.
I had a
That and the
Coleco
3DO.
instead of an Atari. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I hit the wrong ones every.
Yeah, but I
every
have
step
a
of
couple of
3DO
old, I have a
instead
couple of
PlayStation.
old computers at home too, because I had the old Commodore 64. Remember when
I
we
do.
first met?
Yeah.
I got one of those. I have like a Tandy 2000, and then I have.
Well, that's old
you
school.
know, a couple of the later, like my later gaming machines from 10 years ago and shit. So
I had an Apple IIc when
yeah,
I was
that was
younger.
awesome.
But I remember my dad like saving up and buying it like as a necessity. It was like
It was
$1,100.
a big deal.
Yeah, it was a huge purchase.
Yeah, but I'm going to take all that stuff, and you guys have seen my setup in my living room, my gaming corner with the TV hanging
I
down and shit.
haven't.
I'm going to build cubes. Yeah, you haven't. Build cubes with like LED lights and everything for each of the systems. Have a nice switching system in the back corner
Nice.
there, and like a cabinet or something.
That's
so.
on your quest.
Oh yeah, that is going to finish the living room refurbishing that we did. So that is going to top it off.
Oh, how's the fart couch?
The fart couch is working well, very
Yeah?
well. Yeah,
Yeah.
very.
Did any
very
random
nice.
demons float out of it?
A few I had to wrangle. You know, but
Did you
my
get a young priest and an
Uncle
old
Jesse
priest?
and my stepdaughter, they took to it with gloved up. They masked up.
Good,
went
good.
through the fucking. Went through the because
PPE.
my-
It's not a fart couch, you fuckers.
my daughter would be like, "This stinks," just from the sheer amount of cigarette smoke
Oh,
stuck in
yeah.
it.
If you don't
know?
smoke, and-
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that. And, I mean, there was one
Not a fart
section in there
couch.
that was
She
really
was letting out those
worn.
traps like Ghostbusters.
Some dried skin and stuff.
hitting it with a
yeah,
broom.
with the yeah.
like ghosts coming out of it.
Yeah,
Fart
exactly.
ghosts.
It was a Ghostbuster trap we had to use, but
Yeah.
thankfully we have plenty of traps in the house. You know,
Nice.
that's one thing my house has.
Can you
There's a
trap
lot of
fucks?
traps.
Because that's a fuck couch. I never farted on it except on accident.
I would believe you farted on there way more than you ever fucked anything, except
Yeah.
maybe yourself. But you did that in your recliner.
Yeah, I would imagine the recliner has seen many eruptions.
Many sexual and anally.
It's like that volcano in Hawaii right now that they're watching.
Oh yeah, it's brewing.
Yeah. It's brewing, bubbling crude.
Fluids.
I don't think I ever farted on that couch or fucked on it.
Ugh. No, you farted on it, I'm sure.
I hardly sat on it.
Yeah, that's true. Really, you didn't, huh?
Yeah. A couple times.
Yeah. Well,
I like it because it's like a cockpit.
That is pretty cool. I like that. And the other thing I really like about it is I didn't like our old couches because I'm allergic to cats and dogs, and they were a fabric couch. So no matter how much we cleaned them, it would still fuck with my allergies. So I always sat in my recliner. But now that we have the fart couch, we have 2 different cockpits with that center thing coming down with the chargers and stuff and the light. So the dogs cannot climb up on me while I'm there and recline.
And it reclines.
Yep.
A
Each side
tactical
reclines.
couch.
Yeah,
See?
one cat wheel at a time.
Tactical.
I don't mind that.
See,
I'll have a
did
cat
you
in my
hear him?
legs and tactical.
Tactical couch, yeah.
It is, and it's comfy. You know, it's great.
Yeah, speaking of couches, my futon
That's
is,
fucked on.
I bought it used.
That's fucked on.
You bought a used futon?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you sniff it?
Oh, you
No,
know.
but-
Not
and I didn't take a black light to it either. I should have.
Is it crunchy?
Is it?
Well,
mattress.
now it for sure.
Has
But it's gotten. I mean, it was used, but it's to the point now to where like you can't even really sit on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's too thin.
It's lost its integrity.
You got to put a pillow under it. So you're in the market for a new couch, huh?
Nah.
Well, we have a couch. It's that
Yeah,
one where we
no.
replaced it with his, but
No,
I wouldn't
dude,
want to
I-
give that to anybody.
I
'cause
travel
it's
light.
just
I
dogs.
travel light. You know what I mean?
That's not your couch and bed.
No. I bought a. I had an air mattress for a long time, but then from Big Lots, I got one of those foam mattresses.
Oh, good.
And so that's my bed, couch, living room, dining room table.
Well, when you move into your
Everything,
new
yeah.
place, if you have like washer and dryer, we have like a gas dryer.
Oh, no
extra
shit.
that we could give you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
so
looking.
that's
I'm gonna be
gas on
looking
that.
at some point here soon. I'm not sure how it's all gonna unfold, but
Yeah,
Come over
in the
where I'm
next
at,
year.
dude.
like in May, like around May or something like that. It
Yeah.
depends. It depends on what's
Yeah, I don't
If I
think
go
I could ever
solo or-
work or live at a place now where I have to take my laundry somewhere to do it. You know, I want to
Yeah,
have
that
that in
hurts.
my house. That's
Right.
something. Even in an apartment, I want to have that. Like my last apartment had.
It's weird
my
walking
washer
down
and
the
dryer.
street with your stuff.
Yeah,
but
I don't, and I'm too lazy to. I'll go down in my house and do it while I'm doing.
the cool
something
thing
else,
is there's
but-
2 treat machines there. It kind of makes it like worth it.
Yeah, at his apartment, they have
It's a
snack
bonus.
You
machines.
got 2 snack, either liquids or, candy or chocolates.
Chocolates,
But
solids or
maybe-
fluids.
So you sit there and eat and drink junk while you're doing laundry?
Well,
Yeah, but I don't want to hang out down there either.
Yeah, I don't hang out down
I don't
there
want
either.
anybody grabbing my shit and taking
Oh,
it.
nobody's
I've
gonna
had-
grab
no,
and
they're not going to.
When I was younger,
Dude, you
people
learn
would do
that.
that.
Yeah, I know, but you learn like being an old man, going to the laundromat and shit like that. Now nobody wants,
That's gross.
For one thing, our clothes are not cool. Nobody's stealing our shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If they
you're
want my
probably right.
underwear,
You're probably
There's a
right,
weird
yeah.
factor too. Like if you bacteria and fecal matter can stay in a washing machine. So if somebody else is using a washing machine, I don't want to throw my clothes in there.
You
and
just
wash them,
totally
know?
grossed him out now.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Now
it's-
he's
it's a
thinking
known
about
thing.
it. He's like,
wait a minute,
"Fuck."
but all that detergent and stuff?
he's like,
It goes right through.
Tide Pods don't do that.
It goes through. Yeah.
What about if you
He
bleach
knows
it?
about this shit too.
Yeah, I do.
You know.
bleach?
Bleach might do it.
Yeah, bleach.
Bleach
is pretty
would bleach
wicked.
would probably do it, but just simple detergents are
Won't.
not enough.
Well, that's why
are
they
not
tell
enough
you always
yeah.
to bleach your whites, which are
Yeah.
Your
usually
dookie
used to be
magnets, pissing.
underwear and
Right.
stuff because it kills all
Yeah,
that
it
stuff.
kills all the stuff in
But
the
now
in
since
the whole
they
in the whole
started
process.
introducing the different colored undies, it doesn't quite work.
Oh man.
You got,
You got Dookie
and they're
face.
not even nice people.
Both you guys do. You don't have washer and dryer.
No.
either. Yeah.
But
so
I don't
you're
even
sniffing
know
it.
any. But I don't even know. I know one other neighbor.
Yeah, so you're getting
out of
mystery.
500.
mystery
so, yeah, but
flakes
that makes
on
it
you.
easier to
You get
deal with.
mystery biome.
Yeah, mystery biome.
I
That's
can't
what I'm
picture
thinking.
it. It's better that way for me.
Yeah, I see my neighbor. I hear my neighbors.
Yeah.
Like the walls are so fucking thin. I hear this dude listen to Genesis.
Yeah, and he's not cleaning his butthole good.
You know,
Genesis.
That's a stereotype.
You can tell. Genesis motherfuckers are not on the upkeep with their bums.
nope. Any dude, any grown man that listens to Phil Collins on repeat and Celine Dion.
Oh Jesus!
And it's
On
late
repeat.
Genesis. It's not even Peter Gabriel Genesis.
the
No.
land of confusion.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's 80s. It's all 80s music. He jams all those 80s hits, man, like the worst shit, you know, like the top 40 from the
Yeah,
80s.
the garbage stuff.
Yeah, like
Peter Cetera.
Yes.
Susu Studio.
Yes.
yeah. Oh, he
Mr.
jams
Mister.
that shit.
Mister.
He jams that shit.
That's-
My upstairs neighbor, yeah, he's a
And like the Scorpions.
yeah, and he calls the cops anytime I have company. He fucking not the cops, but the landlord.
That's
Oh,
some
really?
bullshit.
Yeah, I get texts from the landlord like, "Hey, I'm sorry, but is somebody parked out front?" It's like, I just don't reply. Like,
I wouldn't either.
then he comes to get the rent. He's like,
No,
"Yeah, I don't know if you're getting my texts or not." And I'm like, "No, I don't think I am."
I got a cricket phone.
I got a quicker phone. Yeah, I don't think I am.
I'm like, "No, it wasn't me. I don't know." And he's looking at me in the face like, "Are you fucking with me? Are you serious?"
Yeah, I think
And I'm like, "No, I don't think I got your text."
Never got it.
I said, "I don't get company."
I'm not allowed.
yeah.
Yeah,
I walk the
I
sheep.
can't wait to move out of there. I mean, I like living out in the country and shit, but you know, in an apartment complex, which is essentially, I think, just like a converted shed or barn or something. Those
Right.
walls are so thin. It is
It's like
really
they're chopped up and added onto a house. or
yeah,
something.
yeah. It really is. It's
So high.
it's very thin.
When I lived in Pittsburgh, I lived upstairs in a house, and the downstairs people, it was like this 6'6", 120-pound skinny dude, and his girlfriend was like 5'4", and just as wide as she was tall.
Nice.
So, but they were noisy lovers.
Oh, you have to be.
Did you ever jerk off
Incredibly
to it?
no,
Did you try?
no. I
never
tried.
tried?
I tried,
You tried.
but yeah.
How come? What was the noise that made you want to try to jerk it?
Oh, she'd let out these little soft moans.
Oh, it was her noises?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Shocking.
It was both. It was both. I was just trying to piece it together in my mind.
I'm just trying to picture what's going on. I drew pictures.
Pots banging, pans, diagrams.
Now, would she say words or just moan?
She would just like grunt and say weird moans and yeah,
The high pitched or guttural?
Did you hear her belly smacking off of her?
guttural.
Guttural.
Yes,
Cunt?
yes.
She was a wide girl, and
Yeah.
she was gutter.
And I'm thinking about this poor skinny guy.
girl. He can reach spots that are.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this poor skinny guy that's just getting abused. Like,
No, he's probably loving it.
Well,
I'm sure he was.
You, those really big girls you see either
A good time. Good
skinny,
time.
skinny dudes or
Yeah.
And the next morning, they'd just be like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Ah, yeah.
like, I
They
know
had
dirty
no
little
idea you were
secrets.
down there like.
you're like, you dirty minx. Let me see some of that.
Yeah, let me hear you gurgle.
And sometimes it'd be like hot and sweaty and like a hot summer day, and then she'd be coming home, and then like 15 minutes later, I start to hear boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that's sweat. Lube it, using the lube at sweat.
I'm thinking she didn't jump in the shower quick before that happened.
like one
Maybe
of
he's
her-
into that. Maybe he's into
He
smells.
might be.
Maybe one of her hip bones is smacking a
This
wall.
is a big woman, like
People
probably
are into smells, man.
350 for four
Yeah.
bills.
Not everybody's into smells.
No.
Well, some people are really into it. Some people can
Yeah.
smell good and don't like it. I really can't smell much at all. But there's people who like armpit stink and feet and poopy and crotch.
No, I think if a girl's hot, I can overlook
the smell.
or just kind of like associate the kind of the
Disassociate.
smell. No, associate the smell with her. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's a little like Chinese food, but or it's like a little bit like onions, but she's smoking, so I like onions. You know what I mean?
In this case,
Yeah,
probably
But
onions.
what if it's sardines? You like sardines?
No, I like sardines, but she would have to
What
be
don't you like?
fucking smoking. What don't I like? Like The smell?
Because you like onions, so you can
Yeah.
I'm
associate.
drawing a chart in my mind,
Yeah.
like smell versus hotness. Where's the intersection? Yeah.
For her to smell like sardines.
Where's the limit? Yeah, I'm graphing in my
Ooh,
brain.
she'd have to be, for one, she'd have to be like have some like just got off a fishing vessel or have a job at a market or something.
She'd have to
You
have
know
a
what I
reason.
mean?
A reason.
Yeah.
A story.
Yeah. Like if she just smells like sweat or something like that, it's
Yeah,
like all right, I
sweat
get it. But
is-
if she comes in smelling like sardines, and
Well, how does the girl
yeah.
smell like onions? How did that happen?
onions, you don't think like I don't know, sometimes BO
Yeah, BO smells like onions.
Smell like onions, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm trying to
Remember
find
at
something
work,
that
people would
he doesn't
stink
like. Like if it smelled like sardines, I wouldn't
No, just-
like that.
just-
I don't like sardines.
General super over.
No, I like
sweated
sardines
body.
though, yeah. But I like sardines.
What if you get a really weird one, like smells like spaghetti?
Kipper.
Oh, it smells like like a
marinara.
sweet sauce or a garlicky sauce. Because here's the thing, I don't like sweet sauces. I'm like
I don't
a,
like garlicky.
I'm like a
sauces.
spicy garlicky sauce. You know what I mean? That's what I
Yep.
like.
chunks of vegetable.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, you don't know what's going on.
I like that. You know? But I'm just I just hate myself so much that my main concern is what do I smell?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
That's,
You think that means you hate yourself? That you're
No. Yeah.
that means you're like a good citizen.
Yeah, you
wanna
don't wanna
be-
be
yeah, I know,
stinky
but
or-
I mean, I think it hits a line. I think you run into a wall. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
like, yeah, like I
You do over clean.
probably
Certainly.
like
it might be OCD a little bit, but you don't.
I'm pretty sure
He doesn't
yeah.
have tics. Like he doesn't have to. You don't notice it. I don't even know if you notice.
No, but
But you-
I get told a lot that that people think I have OCD.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, because of my cleaning rituals.
Yeah, I think
and stuff.
everybody
You know
does
what I
to a
mean?
degree.
Yeah.
I'm like, just give me 5 minutes, just you know, or 2 minutes,
Right.
2 minutes.
Let
and
me
it's-
freshen up.
Yeah, and it's like, no, I don't care. And it's
It's
like,
common
no, I'm
courtesy.
like, happy birthday twice. Let me just say that. You know? And once you say that, then they're like, you're fucked. There's something wrong with you.
But you love to fart, so
Well, you know, not all the time. That's audience based.
Well,
The instrument depends on the audience.
that's for them.
That's
not
for
for
us.
you.
But that doesn't play into whether or not you need to be cleaned up before anything happens.
Oh, it does. If I break a couple farts back there, I mean, those are just liquid poop.
That's what I'm saying.
Basically,
See,
Yeah, you don't want to be smelling like
Right.
poopy.
exactly. A fart is just basically like there's no spray paint in the can, but there's a little bit of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Still some aerosol.
Particulates.
Particulates.
Like the whip it at the end.
How many farts equal a poop? Because there's particulates in a fart, you know what I mean? So if you're getting 5 farts, that's a
That's
nugget.
poop.
I think
Yeah.
farts.
You know.
I think farts are like a nebula, and a turd's like a sun or a
The
planet.
star, they're forming.
Yeah.
The
So,
farts
but that
form the turd.
nebula,
That nebula.
under
It's
enough
dangerous.
time and pressure, will form a planet.
Yes, it will.
You know?
We
or
should
a-
all fart on cheesecloths and see how long it takes to make a turd.
You don't do that?
No.
No, we're not mixing farts. That is just.
Yeah. You
Well,
can't
no,
do
no. I
that.
mean, I didn't mean that.
That's homo. That's homo.
Can you fart in the cheesecloth today?
Like
fart
we
gangbang
each
is
get our
gross.
own
Yeah,
chains
that's
cloth.
what it is, a fart game.
It
Fart,
is.
but you could film a fart gangbang and probably
Get
a
away
hit
with it.
channel.
Yeah.
It definitely would get us.
They could have us fart banging different
Everything.
everything. Yeah. An
that's my
orange
new
juice
kink.
container, a fucking cheesecloth.
I think fart banging is a new term.
it is.
I wanna fart
I think
on somebody
we
else's
just
farts.
invented that.
Yeah.
Like I want
Yeah,
to fart.
on
I wanna
something.
fart bang
We're gonna
with you.
mix farts and
I'm gonna
just
fart
get on
bang
you.
your leg so hard. I'm gonna fart. Put your hand out. Let me fart bang
We
your hand.
team up and
fart
fart
in your-
bang meat.
We're gonna let.
And I'll fart on your
I'll
fart.
fart bang another dude. That is my favorite people to fart bang are other dudes.
And I get the fart bang back.
Yeah.
Oh, I expect it. I don't want you to just take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fart back.
We want to sit there and have a battle, a throwdown.
No fun if you just take a fart bang.
We used to do that at work, man.
Oh, we
didn't
fart
we?
banged people.
Yeah.
Except for those were some game dudes.
Yeah.
They fart banged back.
Oh yes.
That's the problem.
Yes, it was
That
awesome.
is a problem.
We're
When you
relying-
It
run,
was one of the most
you run
awesome
into
parts
some,
of the day.
We
was
worked
getting-
in Somerset at an auto garage, and those were some rough and tough rumblers.
But
Yes.
you weren't surprised by that. from
No,
them.
No. We expected it. It was fun. It was
No, within, honestly, before the end of the first day, it felt like home because the guys who had worked there for 20 years and me, who I had just been there a day, we were fart banging each other like crazy.
already. Yeah,
That's a good fucking
We were
time.
like-
this is what we do here.
We were like bonobos. It was like dogs at a dog park sniffing each other's asses. No, it was ridiculous. Those dudes were game. Those Somerset boys throw down.
I had one that cleared out the whole counter, the service counter,
in a service
the
garage.
aisle.
And did you somehow get away with it?
No,
Oh,
they
no,
knew.
we all
They knew.
knew.
it was
No,
You
supposed to
busted.
be.
You got called out.
See,
It
he's
was
limited.
after I ate grass-fed steaks, and I wasn't allowed eating those anymore.
The limited diet.
But like
creates,
you and the
super
Baconator.
potions.
Yeah, we worked with dudes, and the fart banging was so open. It was like it was like a cult. You know what I mean? It was
With
like
little Beaven.
there was no shame. There was almost a sense of pride.
Yeah.
To where guys would engineer, they would work towards it. Like
what do I have
this
to
dude
eat to
Beaven-
attack them
This
later?
dude Beaven would be like, "All right, guys, it's getting boring
Chocolate
around
milk."
here. I'm getting chocolate milk." Like he
Right.
would announce
Oh,
that,
man.
and we were
And
like,
you knew
"Don't
the
do
game
that."
was on, and
Don't
he'd
do
go and he'd get.
So then
Wow.
I would be like, all right, guys, it's double Baconator day. I would go eat 2 Baconators. And within an hour, I was throwing down until the one time I shit myself at work.
Oh, see, that's the.
Tell the story of it.
It's
I
been a
missed
while.
that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
so sad I wasn't there.
He wasn't there that day, but they decided that they were going to challenge me to see how many Baconators I could eat at lunch. So they bought me 3 Baconators, and I was like, no problem. So I made it through 2 and a bite, and I was like, guys, I don't know, man, it hurts real bad. And then, but I was like, but check this out. Like, 15, 20 minutes later, I'm like, rip, and they were bad, all right? And then so this one mechanic's up at the counter, and the other bar guys are there. And I lift a leg, and I'm making a show of it because I'm the big guy on campus.
Right.
When it came to stinking after Baconators, I was the Greg Brady. You know what I mean? I was going to show out. I had a rep. I was going to back it up. So I might have even pushed a little more than I should have.
Might have.
But so anyway, it was bam, Duncan Hines in the back of my pants. You know what I mean?
Did you know instantly
No, it
what
was-
flashed through your mind when,
was so
when it hit you
I
from
just
the
said-
ass to the pants? What did
like
you
a
think?
foot, like a rookie, I went, oh no.
Oh.
And immediately put my hand back there.
No.
And I felt that it was hot and wet. And it looked like I sat on an eclair. And
You were in disbelief.
yeah.
And what did everybody
And
around
so
you do?
there's a mechanic at the counter and he goes, no, you didn't.
Oh, dude.
And my boss is right there. And my boss goes, no, you didn't. And I just pulled my hand. And I go, smell. And so my boss starts gagging right away. And like my hand was glistening. And the mechanic at the counter goes, yes.
And fist pumps.
He does a fist pump. They were the happiest I've ever. It was like telling your parents you're pregnant. Like they were so happy.
Wow.
And so I ran to the bathroom and it was a disaster. I mean, I tried wet paper towels and everything.
And the bathroom's super small.
And
So
gross
people-
because somebody had been putting boogers all over the wall for 15 years.
I've seen those walls.
They were so
That's
gross.
a rock climbing wall.
And that
man.
toilet gets shat on.
So I told my boss, I'm like, look, man, I got to go home because I shit my pants. It went all the way through. And he's like, no, you don't. So he goes over to the closet and there's Cintas uniforms hanging up. So he grabs his boss's pants and gives them to me. And I put them on with no underwear. And I wear them for the rest of the day. And then I wear them home. And,
where were
and
your
it's-
shitty pants at?
I threw them
were
away.
they?
I had to throw them away.
In the
those
garbage
away.
can in the bathroom.
You didn't take him to the laundromat?
No, they were destroyed. They were
You
destroyed.
didn't take it out onto the sales floor?
No, they were destroyed. So I wore my boss's pants home. And then I don't know why, but they were Cintas pants. I'm not gonna
Right.
wash them, and they had poop, and I'm not putting them in my washer.
You
so,
missed the cup. Yeah.
So then I just took them back and hung them back in the Cintas.
Oh, stone cold.
Stone cold in his ass. Woo! I'm a Cintas pants shitting.
High stepping.
High stepping, baconator eating,
Pants shitting.
I Ric Flaired those motherfuckers.
Oh man, I so wish I would have been there that
Yeah.
day. I would
Yeah,
have been
that job unleashed a certain part of me, like a dark,
guttural.
sinister part of me, to where, I mean, because literally while you were working at that counter, you're breathing in car fumes all day and shit. There were rats, literally. Tim can vouch for that. I mean, he worked there way more than I did. There were rats running around your feet, basically.
Mice,
Like
yeah. Mice.
mice. So, I mean, it was a very disgusting place. If you bumped a wall in that bathroom, you would get cut by a booger. Like hardened stalactites and stalagmites.
It's chiseled off now, though.
They would cut you. All right, that's how gross.
you know
there were
what's-
flies.
They've got layered paint on.
There were
Those have
flies
been there.
There were
in the
flies
booger-
trapped in
a
boogers.
booger, and a carcass was hanging there
in
from
the
a hard,
future, just like
amber. Booger.
just like Jurassic Park, they're gonna drill into
The
booger
DNA.
amber,
Booger
and
DNA.
and get DNA.
But what I found the other week is I went to the Sheets right close to there and went to go take a piss before bowling, and I look up and there's a booger wall there.
It's
and
these
that's-
country boys.
I had nothing to do with that booger wall. I just took pictures of it and I was like, God
didn't-
damn, and I had to send
didn't
it
add
to you
to it?
guys. No, I didn't. I was like,
doesn't
this is not
sling-
my. I'm
he
not going to go
swears.
shit in somebody else's camp.
he swears he doesn't sling first, but he
That's the tell.
That's a fact.
But in
I don't
wartime,
I'm a
rules change in
reactionary
wartime.
booger flinger.
he's a reactionary flicker. Like he flicks, only when provoked.
I'm
So he
standing there.
says.
I got to take a 5-minute piss. What else is there to do but pick my nose? You know?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Something about Somerset. Those bathrooms get boogered up.
Yeah.
The people are boogering them up.
But you shouldn't be having 5-minute peas.
Oh well.
Sometimes I hold it a
Don't
while.
hold it.
After grazing down a mountainside all day.
Well,
right.
yeah.
Drinking my Mountain Dew and chicken fingers at lunch.
Does he use it for balance when he's climbing up?
Oh, I would have the stinkiest burps when we'd go out on the road driving around.
I was just telling him last week about how when me and you were salesmen.
Yes.
And we would get,
Yep.
and they
That's
would,
a sitcom.
Once a month.
Me, him, and then
Yeah.
they would pick they picked this lady from another town. and
Sandy
sent her with us.
Dryhands.
Sandy Dryhands. And
We'd
that
go to
poor
the thrift
girl.
store and
Yeah.
I'd eat chicken fingers and Mountain Dew.
We would
and-
smoke weed.
That's a sitcom right there. That writes
Oh,
itself.
it was
We'd go to Applebee's, get drinks, then go smoke weed.
and record.
And that's when we started
Yeah.
recording the podcast.
Yeah, that's the early days of the podcast.
Yeah, we got
and then
high.
we'd record it and
No shit.
Yeah, while we were at work,
Uh-huh.
we started talking about doing it, and then we made our first one, and then we got high and out on a sales call. We listened to it in the car. We were like, damn, this is fun. And that's how it started, yeah. And that's when we got Sandy Dryhands to come on the first couple.
How'd she get that horrible?
oh,
Well-
there's a whole story behind it that she said.
She read poems.
on tape.
Yeah,
No,
I got her to read poems and stuff. Well, she told us stories about how
mattress
because
humping.
I used to talk shit to her a lot in the car, and I'd be like, yeah. Well, anyway, but she'd be like, "Now my husband doesn't lick his hand before he puts it down there," and I'd be like, "Oh yes, he does." She'd be like, "He better not be spitting on his hand." I was like, "Oh, you don't see it,
Yeah.
but he."
Oh yeah.
Then 2 weeks later, I noticed.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks later, she would tell us everything about
Yeah.
that poor dude.
It's like chalking a cube.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was she would
Opened her eyes to a few things.
Yeah, so I would tell her, I'd be like, man, you don't lick your hands before you're giving him a tug or anything? And she's like, no. So that's when we started calling her
Oh,
Sandy
yeah.
Dry
Dry.
hands, yeah. About the
You know.
scabs and shit.
Because she'd tell us stories about how he'd get so frustrated that they would be drinking and shit, and she wouldn't give him any, and she'd come in the room and he'd be humping the mattress. He'd be all drunk,
And
humping
she
the
just
mattress.
let him go.
And then she would like watch her show.
How old was she? And
Oh,
him?
she's younger than
She was
us.
a little bit younger than us. Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, they had a couple kids, man. They were living that hard. you
Yeah,
know.
early kid.
You know, marriage, after that first 2 years, then you start hitting that stretch, and
The kids.
people go through some hard times. It's like prison. Once you have kids in the mix, you lose
trapped.
You lose your humanity. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
shit with
you
the
really
door
can.
open.
Yeah, you really, you know,
It's terrifying to me.
What's that? Shitting with the door
Kids.
open? Having kids?
Yeah.
Oh, no, having kids is awesome, man. I miss mine so much. It's rough.
They're little people you could fuck with all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And they're a part of you, so they, you can relate to them.
Yeah.
Well, it's like right in.
It was like last night.
Yeah, they're like dumb enough.
You could put mustaches on them or
last,
beards.
last night, my stepdaughter had a sleepover, so there were 3 of them there. And, I was doing something. I come into the living room, and we just got a new microwave. So there's a big microwave box, and her 2 friends are sitting around there. And my stepdaughter pops out of the box in a microwave box, and I start laughing because it's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah.
And so they do it again, and she gets in there, and I start scratching and kicking at the box. She jumps up, scared, and she said that she thought that I sicked our youngest cat on her. Because I do that. I get him wound up and sick him on her all the time. Yeah. It's just funny.
Yeah, kids are awesome, man. I mean, my youngest is 16. The other 2 are adults, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest is 16. How old are your youngest is 16?
Yeah, she's my
And they're in a microwave box?
She's 16. Yeah.
See,
playing
that's-
and have fun.
having a good time.
Just retarded as hell.
I know. I had
Yeah.
a kid at 16. I was
Yeah.
like struggling to survive.
Emma's turning 21 this year.
Crazy.
Yeah,
My oldest
May.
just turned 30.
I know, man.
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. That's fucking crazy, man.
But it's nice to see once they're at that
Yeah.
age, they at least have part of you, part of
Yeah,
your
very little.
retardedness. Oh,
Very-
no?
Hopefully, hopefully.
Oh, my daughter's
yeah.
retarded. She's awesome now. But
Yeah.
super smart, so she knows how to use that, but still be retarded, which is nice.
Yep. Yeah, my youngest ones won't talk to me right now. They're all mad because me and their mom split up.
In time.
Yeah.
In time.
Yeah, they'll come around.
They love you. They know you love them.
Yeah, they'll come. I miss the shit out of them, though, man. Oh, my God. I can't tell you.
I can't imagine.
It hurts.
Want this?
No.
But, that's what it is. That's what people go through that shit all the time, you know?
Yeah. Every day that shit happens, and it's a shame it's such regularity. you
Yeah.
know? But, I mean, you knew what it was like when we were young,
Right.
That wasn't the norm either by any stretch of the means.
But I think that's a big part of it is that being the way we grew up, like that was so important.
Mm-hmm.
And then, trying to create that
Fix that.
stability,
Right.
and have like that quote unquote normal life.
Right. That's what you try to do for your kids. But
Yeah.
then it ends up you getting like
Yeah.
I split up, and it definitely affects it, but all you can do is try your best.
Yeah. Yep.
Talk to them.
But yeah, that's how it is. I mean, my youngest is 16. I don't know too many 16-year-olds
Don't want to hang out
that
every
want to
day.
hang out.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
My other ones, I mean, shit, my youngest sister, I pretty much, raised her, and she disappeared from the time she was 16 to, my 30-year-old disappeared from the time she was 16 to
And then they come around.
Then they come back around,
Yep.
That's just how it is being an old man,
Right.
You're not the mom. It's different when you're the mom.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah,
You know?
it is totally a different
I was trying to
dynamic.
explain that
sort of
yesterday,
connection.
and
That's
and a female was trying to tell me that I'm wrong on it, but I'm like, no, that's
No.
what you don't get it because you're a mom.
Right.
Like you don't have to earn or keep or
They're always going
really
to come back to
develop
you.
that relationship. Yeah,
Right.
like my mom could do almost. I fought with my mom like twice in my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. It's different. There's definitely a difference. I mean, of course, there's outliers, but
Right.
I think there's
Variables,
special
but-
conditions when it's a male talking about their mother, and when it's a female talking about their father. There's a different sort of reverence for both.
Right.
Sort
No,
of
you're right.
ideals.
You're right.
They're not real. They're just like
Right.
an ideal.
right, yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah, shit. I had like 27 dads. Like, I think I was on like, by the time I was 16, I was on like stepdad number 17 or something. You know what I mean?
Ted 4.
Yeah, I liked like one of
What's up,
them.
Ted 4?
I liked one of them, and he died early. My youngest sister's dad, and he got killed in a bar fight. I think he was only 35.
Damn.
Wow.
You know,
Yeah.
he was the only one I liked out of all of them. Ah, no, that's not true. Jimmy, you remember Jimmy?
Oh yeah.
Old
Yeah.
man Jimmy.
Jimmy was,
He was
awesome,
all right.
man.
He died. He was my mom's last second to last or so serious boyfriend, but he was the
Yeah.
guy that was on the run from the police that brought me to Johnstown as a
and
teenager.
that's when we met.
That's when I
Was
met
that-
him, and so Jimmy did not like me. You know what I mean? Like,
No, he was a pussy. He was
yeah. I was too
You
soft.
weren't
for him.
manly.
He liked my brother.
How old were you?
Like 16.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Red and him would do everything.
Yeah,
all the
him and
time.
my
He'd
brother-
take him
yeah,
fishing
my
and
brother
shit like
was
that. Us, no, fuck that.
More his speed. I was, more
too
emo. I
weird.
was too emo, artsy.
Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't into roofing as a redhead. And, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he
What a
got
pussy.
fucked up on the
I
roof
know,
too.
yeah.
Goddamn, Red got fucked up a lot.
Yeah.
He's up there sunburnt like
Yeah,
a
my brother would do
motherfucker.
all that shit.
Peeling off everywhere. Goddamn, yeah.
It's miserable.
But if
without
it was
even-
money, he would do it.
Yeah, yeah.
We
It's
do
miserable
shit for
what?
cases of beer.
Yeah, we did a lot of crazy shit for kids. What'd you say, Matt? It's miserable what?
it's miserable without having to think about being a fucking redhead burning.
Oh yeah,
Sizzling
roofing?
up
Fuck
there.
that.
Holy
I would
shit.
never do that ever.
Everything you touch, you got to.
Oh yeah, the sun in the for so many months a year, the sun is like literally trying to kill you. You know, like you spend more than
Pretty much
15
dodging
minutes.
it.
You're in the
Yo,
wrong
15 minutes
atmosphere.
and you
guys
can
should
literally-
be farther away from
More
this
than
stuff.
15 minutes, and you're
You
like
could literally feel your skin
you're
start to
in,
burn.
like you're
you
on a
can't.
chemical fire.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's-
mean?
It's like a vampire in sunlight. It is because you can feel
similar
it burning.
to when you guys are like too nice consecutively.
yeah,
know?
yeah. We
Oh,
don't
like
like doing that.
What, like being nice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hurts too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Showing affection, being nice, receiving love,
That hurts the soul. You know, that sizzles the soul.
compassion.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was burned away early.
Any of those things are foreign and disgusting.
Yes.
I cry scrub those in the shower at night.
I will give the beaving. No, I ain't doing that.
I shower cry and scrub those feelings away at night.
Fetal position.
Yes.
You just rub on-
naturally.
What
Shower
are these?
water
What are these
running.
feelings I'm having? I just cry and scrub.
Try to get clean.
Yeah, get them off of me.
Unclean.
Nah, what are you gonna do? Huh?
I don't know. I gotta get a drink.
All right, you want to take a little breaky break?
Yes.
We'll take a little break.
All right.
Why?
Too fucked up, or they
Why
had
you keep-
private
Says-
shit going on.
Says them.
Did you have your wiener out of your butthole?
No.
Were you?
Just didn't like the look in my eye, I guess.
Well,
He had
yeah,
that
dude.
crazy eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it burnt down. And then there used to be Frank's Hen House up in
Burnt down?
Johnstown.
Jewish lightning happened. Is what they
That
call
this
it.
one in Johnstown, it was in Hornerstown at Frank's Hen House. They had like a crack in the wall, and they used to legitimately have one of those torpedo heaters in there to heat it.
Ooh.
And at a
Ooh.
strip club.
Wasn't there a place called Rachel's too?
Yeah, that was like a whorehouse. I didn't
Yeah.
know. I heard rumors about that when we were young, but I never.
I've heard stories about it, but
Yeah.
apparently it did exist.
Ricky, I left the pipe over there. Can you
Yeah.
grab it? I mean, I'll do it. but then
Tapanuli
we'll both gotta get it.
orangutan.
We gotta get an extension cord.
Are you playing an orangutan video?
Oh shit.
Uh oh.
New species of primate. A great ape. A Tapanuli orangutan.
That's a new species of orangutan they found.
Really?
Yeah.
A Tapanuli?
Tapanuli orangutan.
Where'd they find that at?
It's
They are smaller and have paler, thicker fur than their lowland cousins. Scientists believe these are adaptations for living at altitude. But like all orangutans, the bond between an infant and its mother is one of the strongest and longest in the natural world.
Sumatra and Indonesia.
yeah. They're mountain orangutans.
A mom is everything to her youngster.
Just like we were
Looks
saying.
like you.
It does, right? They're like lighter orange,
Inquisitive looking.
Yeah.
really cute.
Really cute. Oh, I like the baby ones better.
Yeah. You like baby orangutans? They look like
Should he have an adult head or a baby head?
they look like people like kids with Down syndrome though.
Well,
Don't they
that's
kind of
that's
like-
why he calls you Rocky Dennis, I think.
Would you put that mic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
There we go.
I forgot I was still on. I thought
So
Yeah, they look like.
Yeah, I get it.
yeah?
Yeah, so you're saying Matt Stafford looks like the Detroit Lions quarterback. You're saying he looks like a baby orangutan.
Yes.
We're not using
He
the
would stick his.
we're not using the R word anymore. We're gonna switch out baby orangutan. And then, so Meat, you said that he's one of the better looking quarterbacks.
No. We said that he looks kind of like he's Downsy. Mm-hmm. And then I said most of them do. Like, you can't think of most quarterbacks look like they're kind of
Like Lamar Jackson.
irregular. Yeah. Name 5
Yes,
like
that
attractive
dude.
quarterbacks.
I think you have a good point. Tom Brady. He's a
That's-
hunk.
Obviously,
Right.
Tom Brady's a
obviously.
Garoppolo would be considered handsome.
Yeah, I can't picture what he
Me
looks
either.
like.
But Big Ben wouldn't.
No.
No, hell no.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah,
Come
Baker
on.
Mayfield. That's a good.
He's a hot piece of sandwich.
I mean,
Brady
he's no
Quinn.
Brady Quinn. He's
Brady Quinn had impossible abs. It said so on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Who else? Who else are some hot?
John
quarterbacks?
Elway.
No. He's a horse too.
John Elway's teeth were hot. He wasn't hot.
Right.
He was just air supply for those teeth.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Hot?
Steve Young.
I guess they
Steve
would've
Young was.
Steve
normal
Young was
looking.
like a.
Yeah, he
you know,
was a hunk.
yeah.
Yeah.
been- Maybe I'm wrong.
Dan Fouts.
I personally think
Terry Bradshaw.
Jeff Garcia was.
A hottie? Caliente.
Kurt Warner.
Just because he was
Kurt
bald
Warner.
and pale.
Yeah,
Is
Kurt
he the
Warner
normal
looked like a
looking?
lesbian though, don't you think?
He looks like a lesbian gym
Yeah.
teacher.
When he played, he looked like a
Yeah.
lesbian.
Okay. Yeah.
And his wife made him sus too. Like
Yeah.
he had a wife with the short hair.
Oh, you bringing up sus again, huh?
Susmus.
I tried to use it correctly.
I don't get it. Suss
All
it
right.
out?
No, he was sus.
Since I brought up a YouTube video, I just want to, since I talked about the mink guy and
Yeah.
the orangutans, I'll just bring up a couple of other cool videos on YouTube I've been watching this week. Stoby the Hobo is a dude who takes a camera with him and he rides the rails.
Oh
like
my
legit
God. I think
in
I've seen that guy.
2021. Like, dude rides the rails.
He cooks beans and shit in the
STOBE, the hobo. And so there was a time this month where I was unemployed and feeling really down on myself.
You were getting tips.
And I was listen, I was going down a rabbit hole of like possibilities. All right, and so I was like,
You
well,
hide that shit well, man. Don't you think, fellas?
a lot of pain, inside there. And then there's a guilty pleasure of mine. There's this guy. It's titled. His YouTube handle is Let's Dig 18, and it is literally just this dude in Alabama who runs an excavator.
Oh yeah.
And I'm telling you what, I could watch that shit for fucking hours. Just watch him dig out ponds. Other excavators get stuck, and he comes and digs them out.
Because what I did the last 2 days at work was find these short videos of this guy. All he does is film garbage trucks. Like the garbage trucks with the claw and shit.
Oh,
reach
yeah,
out and
yeah,
grab
yeah.
and dump them.
Yeah.
So he's filming, just doing that, and I found myself watching about 7-8 episodes of that. With just this guy filming garbage trucks.
What is wrong with us?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I do the same
I
You
don't
guys
know.
have the nerve to talk
I
about
know.
me and my
Trains,
fucking
I
train.
know.
Listen, I know, I'm aware. That's why I'm bringing it up. What is wrong?
And it's not just us, though. They have millions
Oh,
of
there's
views.
ridiculous numbers of views.
Like-minded fellas.
There's other dudes out there watching this guy in an excavator, and he doesn't
Right.
even talk. I mean, sometimes he'll
just
talk.
the excavator moving,
It's
what he
just-
does with it.
It's just like you get to see, like, from the cockpit of an excavator, and you're like, damn, this dude is an artist. He is a fucking, he's so good with that damn thing. I mean, he's
Go swoop
ridiculously
down,
good.
grab.
Yeah, like he's so
scratch your
good.
nose.
I watched him dig out this other excavator, and how he was able to
walk with it or whatever.
walk with it, climb out of mud, dig around the other one without scratching it or even touch it. Crazy, man. But anyway, Let's Dig 18 and Stoby the hobo. Big shout outs this week.
Check it out.
Check them out.
We'll post some.
And then I only had
Post links
one
to
other
this.
thing I wanted to bring up. In the group text this week, Rickety sent us a message saying that he has a 23andMe.
Yes.
And he proposed 23 and meat, which I thought was fucking brilliant.
You guys are fuckers.
It writes itself.
It does. It
Yes.
does.
I mean,
So are we
of
gonna get
all
a
of
DNA
us,
test
who
done?
would we like to see the DNA test of more
Yes,
than this Cro-Magnon looking motherfucker?
He's part rock.
It's gonna come back minerals, like
Sloth.
basalt.
I'd love to do it. Basalt sounds cool.
It does.
48% basalt, 32% moss,
The moss man.
4% peat,
Fungi.
petrified forest.
We gotta do that. That would be
So
cool.
would you be willing to do it?
Would you be
Yeah.
willing to do it though?
Yeah.
Oh,
What do I gotta
it's
do?
on. You just,
Just
gotta
pee in
spit
a cup,
in
right?
spit.
Spit in a cup
Spit?
and send it in.
Yeah.
You just gotta fill up this vial of spit.
How much spit do I need? Like, I gotta
It's like
get it going like it's the weekend.
it's like that
Yeah,
weed
start
tube.
sucking on something.
Half of that weed tube, half of that
Oh, that's a
the
lot. Okay, I can do
cartridge holder. Yeah, dude, it takes a little bit of time, but we can,
Collect
fill it
it.
up, and man, that would be fucking awesome.
think
we'll
we should do
read
that,
the
yeah.
results on air. We'll have a
it. Absolutely.
ceremony, a
party.
reveal.
Yes. And this is the advanced one. It has not just the genealogy, it has like your DNA analysis. So like
Neanderthal.
what chromosomes you have. Yeah. But
Right, like the extra ones.
It
Your
goes deep with the
haplogroup,
ancestry,
we'll get to
but it
see
also
like
goes
where
with
your
your
mom's bloodline
bloodline
comes
comes
from,
from.
where your
Yeah,
dad's
that's
bloodline comes
dope.
from.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be good too, and it'll tell us what you're susceptible to, like
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Diseases and stuff.
diseases.
Yeah, you did that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did it, and it was like nicotine was up there, and a lot of the things it was off on, but some of them it nailed. It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah,
no
let's do
doubt.
it.
Yeah.
What's
is
it
done.
going to reveal that I'm not going to appreciate, or what will it reveal that will
Elevate
fuel-
you in our eyes.
Well, yeah, it's not like
Nothing.
you hide yourself in like a stately regard or anything. You
Right.
know what I mean? So, like, really, bloodline doesn't matter to you. You know what I mean? What
Oh,
the hell
not
do
at
you
all.
care?
It's an accident of birth.
Yeah, what do you care?
Yeah.
So, but it would just be interesting for us.
Let's do it.
you know.
It's on.
I'm
I'll get it.
down.
I'll
We'll
get
do
it.
it.
Did you ever do yours?
No,
I never did mine
one.
either.
Oh, none of you guys did. Oh man, we should.
No, my whole family
Guys
did.
should
but I
all
didn't.
do it.
That would be pretty cool.
Dude,
wouldn't it?
hell yeah. See what percentage you guys are
Of what?
of everything.
Everything,
You know,
yeah.
see if any of you guys are my Congo
So are
relatives.
we gonna guess like what
Phase
I am?
one is me.
Is that what?
Oh,
part
we
of the
could.
thing
We
is?
could
We
take
could,
a poll.
yes, we're gonna have
like
a
by
poll.
next week. We could write down like what we think he is
Yes.
comprised of.
Yeah, because you're gonna know like what the categories are.
Yes,
And then you can
yes.
be like, oh, he's like 88% retarded.
Right.
Ha, ha, ha.
Exactly.
Not shockingly, 48% gay, and I know how it's gonna go.
It'd be so awesome if they came back and said gay.
That's it. He's gay.
Big red letters, gay.
20-point font.
80% chance, gay. Gay.
It'll just have a picture of a bow tie.
That's gay iconography
A
nowadays.
bow tie? I don't know.
I would have thought Nation
Either
of
that
Islam.
or a Nation of Islam.
From the dude outside your house.
or early Tucker Carlson.
no,
Remember when he wore
white dude in
Chippendales.
Bow tie.
white dude in bow tie.
Chippendales?
Yeah, not
He's-
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, no.
Chippendales dudes. wear-
Chippendales dudes.
Oh,
But they
yeah.
have a collar too, don't they? Isn't it a collar?
Yeah,
Is
they're
that
like-
called a dickie?
No,
Dickie's
no, we
like
have
a
a dicky.
fake-
It
Okay.
comes down. It's
A dickie
turtleneck.
is like a turtleneck, just
Yeah.
the top.
What's the name of the collars the Chippendales wear?
Oh, that's just like
Just a collar.
a neckerbun, like a
like a cummerbund.
like a
but
cummerbund, but it's just for your neck. Like you would need
You
a couple
want one?
of
Is that what you
extra with extra wide.
you would need like necker drapes.
I played myself.
What do you got on the list, Rickety?
Well, there's a couple other things on there. Do you know what, like, somebody actually took the time to scientifically find out what the male equivalent of a Karen is?
Wait a minute. The male equivalent of
Of a Karen.
Of a Karen. And a Karen is the lady with the short haircut who wants to see your manager or wants to call the police.
It's completely
The
entitled.
tattletale.
Yes,
Yeah.
the snitch.
Equivalency based on what?
Name.
Okay.
What the equivalent name?
What would be
for
the
a man.
male Karen's name?
Can I have a
You can
question?
guess. You can. all
Each of us
guess.
should. Yeah, we should get some shots here.
Why was Karen named Karen?
I don't know.
In your opinion,
In my opinion,
yeah. Or does that matter? Is there
It's
a
the same.
universal
We
agreed
kinda
upon?
see- yeah, that
Yeah.
they're like he
I think it's just like an
I think
internet
the-
meme. It was
yeah,
just
the original
like,
one was.
Okay.
I
like
think
an
somebody just
angry,
came up with
Let
it.
me talk
get
to
it.
your
That's it.
manager.
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead.
Karen.
What's
Why
the male
Karen?
equivalent?
Look at Chad.
Was that in Goodfellas? Was it like,
Yeah.
why, Karen?
She flushed the
Why?
That's probably where it comes from.
Why'd you do that, Karen? Yeah.
There you go.
That was such an awesome scene.
It's a great movie,
Love
too.
that fucking scene. It's so stressful, right? He's like looking
Yes.
outside. He's
Well,
like
doesn't
sees
he-
the chopper. And,
Doesn't he wake up and she's riding him, but she's got the gun in his face?
oh yeah,
I think that's how that scene
yeah.
starts. She's had enough
Yeah.
of his bullshit.
Yeah, it's such a crazy. But anyway, all right. So the male version of Karen, what would the name be? I don't know. Either like
Ken,
Chad.
Cameron,
I were close to where I was with it.
It's
I was,
not a
I was
K.
thinking Kevin.
Kevin.
Kev,
a
okay,
Kevin.
yeah, but it doesn't have to be just a K. It doesn't have to
No,
sound
not
like
just
Karen.
a
It could
K.
be
True.
like what kind of name belongs to that guy who's going to Stewart?
Stewart's a good one.
You know what I
Stu.
mean?
Yeah.
Stu. Stu, get in here. No, they can't be parked out there. You know?
Yeah.
It's not going to be an Eddie or a Ronnie.
No.
No, there's no E on the
No.
end because he's not laid back.
No.
Those dudes are laid back. Danny,
Yeah.
Johnny, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Maybe
they're all laid
maybe
back.
Todd.
You're getting colder.
Todd.
Oh, yeah, Theodore. Get in here, Theodore. No. I have to
Yes.
take a stand. I'm a patriot.
It's not a nickname. It's not a. It's
No,
James.
they say
No,
his
it's
full
a
name.
If
real
it's
name.
James, it's not Jimmy. It's James.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Without a doubt.
So, but it's. I might be one of these new names. What's the new names for fellas?
No, it's
Hunter.
it's based on like when the name Karen was popularized and
Oh,
this name was
oh,
popularized
shit.
at the same time. So it's the same
what
type
is
of
it?
person from the same.
What is it?
Oh, yeah, from that era. All right, one last try.
Carl.
Oh, Kyle.
No, Carl's too German.
Yeah, no,
It's too strong. Karen.
it would have to be like Richard. I would say Richard because it's got Dick in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
Richard. Yeah.
Richard.
What
Oh,
is it?
Dick. Yeah, what is it?
A
Go ahead.
Terry.
That's yeah. I can
Terry.
see that.
A
yes.
tattle Terry.
A Terry. Yep.
Tattle Terry.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, where are we getting this
Terry.
from? Who we letting answer this question for us? Who we giving this credit to? Or did you just find it on the internet? Or
Yeah, there was a video of like a scientific. I think I've heard Rogan mention it, and
oh, okay,
or
all right. Well,
maybe not.
Terry's and
Yeah.
Karens.
Terry and Karen. Terry. Terrence.
But the guy had a lot of data. And,
Oh, really?
and charts and graphs and yeah.
Oh yeah,
It is on
he-
YouTube. It's on
oh,
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He really brought the
The
science.
male, the male equivalent of a Karen. Just search
is
for
a
that. and you'll
Terry.
find it.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. I mean, I
I
don't
can
know how
see
much I
that.
buy it. He goes against our E rule at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of
Terry.
short, but Terry is a horrible name.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
I don't know any cool Terrys.
No.
No, remember, were
Not
you
even
there with
Bradshaw.
that one
I knew one
mechanic
good
that his
Terry.
name was Terry, and we called it the Terry Tuck because he wore his pants way the hell
Yeah.
out.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Say he'd have to reach over his
Yeah, it
shoulder to
seemed
grab
like
his wallet.
a Terry. It's like their parents were trying hard. They probably spoiled that person.
Terrence.
Terry.
I knew one good Terry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I don't
think
know any other Terrys.
No, there's a
personally, though.
Terry at work, and he's an older guy, and he's fine. He does his job good.
Oh, I knew
He's-
a Terry in
not
school,
an
too. She
idiot.
was
So
cool.
I don't buy that.
Not a lady,
I
a
don't buy
man.
that.
It has to be a man.
It was a lady.
Like you got to know a guy named Terry that's cool.
Yeah.
And I
I
don't.
did. I did.
You knew
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say cool, but he's not uncool. You know.
My mom's friend's boyfriend's name was Terry.
Well, just like the Force, they have a tendency to go. You know, they have to pick a side.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree that. No. No.
Yeah.
What
So
would
we're
you think
saying
it
we're
would
saying
be?
that's a hell no.
I already said
No.
like 3 names.
What were they? I forget.
No, I'm
Chad,
not saying
Todd.
that. Chad, Todd, and
Hunter,
Stewart.
Hunter.
Stewart,
Stewart.
Yeah. A Stewart. I can see that
Yeah,
one.
Stewie.
Belvedere.
Belvedere.
Mr. Belvedere.
Streaks on the shiner. Never met her before.
Is that the theme song?
Yes.
How in the fuck do you know that?
I never
How
watched
did
it.
you know that?
man. That's a deep cut.
I had to like think real hard. Is that a name? And it was like, oh yeah, Mr. Belvedere. It was a TV
I used to
show.
watch Mr. Belvedere when I was young. It was a good
There
show.
we
About
go.
a butler in Pittsburgh.
Really? Oh, because it was Pittsburgh based.
Right. Yeah.
Did you
It
want a
wasn't-
butler
it
or you
wasn't
wanted to
very
be a
good.
butler?
No. No, it was like watching. They had a lot of butler shows then. They had Benson. remember?
Benson. Yep.
Richie Rich
My parents
had a-
watched. Pat loved some Benson.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give me a break.
Yeah,
Was kind of like a Butler show.
Nell Carter.
Park 123 or what? What was that?
There was also what was that with all the girls and Mrs. Garrett?
Fucking Facts of Life.
That's
Facts
it.
of Life?
You take the good. You
Take the bad, you take the good, and then you get the facts of life.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's gonna get stuck in people's heads.
Show you're growing now. You know about.
He knows the
facts
whole
of
words.
life.
You know he.
The facts
It
of
took
life
him a
when
minute,
the
but-
world never seems to be living up to your dreams.
I do not.
Suddenly you're finding out the facts of life are all about you.
I don't support this at all. This is not sanctioned.
It takes a lot to.
Oh, I don't know that.
Da, 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 da. When
don't
you're learning the fact. That's when they changed
You're
it.
such a tootie.
Oh, yeah. I'm Tootie's friend.
No, he's Natalie.
I'm Natalie.
You're such a Natalie.
I want her to be Tootie. Yeah.
Natalie. I'm Tootie. I'm Sassy.
He is Tootie. Me and you are best friends. We're going to go to Lady
There's
College.
the clip right there. I'm Tootie. I'm Sassy. There it is. Sassy. There's the name of this week's episode. Sassy. I'm Tootie. I'm Sassy.
Super sassy.
Who are you?
Sassy go. I'm none of them.
No.
I did not even.
Oh, yeah, he's-
I'm Mrs. Garrett.
He's, no, he's Joe.
He's Joe.
I'm
Joe.
But you can't fix things.
Nope. No, he's good at fixing stuff.
You like to ride the motorcycle.
Yep. You like the
you did in-
vibrations of it.
Like you did in Mask. You
Yep.
like to ride a motorcycle.
The vibrations.
Fuck you guys. I'm Blair.
Yeah.
Well, what about Rickety?
You're
Who's
Blair.
Rickety?
You're Blair. Who's Rickety? Mrs. Garrett.
I'm Schneider.
That's a cross show.
No, I think he started on that show.
Did he? And then no. What was that? He was. Oh, the apartment.
Not the facts of life. Yeah. One
No.
day at a
One day at a
time.
time.
My
One day at
girlfriend,
a time.
Valerie Bertinelli. She's a hottie. She still is.
Yuck.
Now that Eddie Van Halen's out of the picture, you got a shot.
She likes those Nordic fellas or whatever.
Yeah,
he
you're
is.
not.
You're
Nordic.
not
Sort
Nordic,
of,
bro.
from sort of Hungary.
No, you would carry
German.
shit for Nordic people.
Yeah.
You were like carrying their logs. And,
And their oars and shit.
Like
You'd be an oarsman in a boat.
I don't like water.
Mule.
they would buy ore from you. Yeah. They would trade. They would trade. You'd meet them down by the river, and they'd be like,
with a cart.
This
Have a
guy
good
again.
relationship.
He's under the bridge with his moss.
You'd have a backpack full of ore, and they would buy it from you. They would
Or
trade
for
you some
sale.
carrots.
I'd be it'd be nice, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it would be.
Or
nice.
for sale.
What kind of ore? Cookie ore?
Yeah, you're
Iron
like
ore?
the minor NPC in Skyrim.
No, I'm
Oh,
way
my
better.
mind's. Can you kill the undead?
I took an arrow in the knee.
I
Did you
just
steal
spend
my
my
sticky
time in
bun?
this mines. Let me guess, someone stole your sweet roll.
Yes.
That's one of my
It's the
favorites. in there.
dumbest shit. Yeah,
They're such
took the arrow
assholes.
to the
Those
knee.
guards.
Sneak thief.
So you think Snyder started on Facts of Life?
I think, yeah.
When?
I
That first season when there was way more girls too?
I
Remember
think
that?
Yeah, I think
It sounds
he's-
like
I think
somebody
his
needs to
character.
Google
I think
that.
his character carried over. I think he was on multiple
What?
shows.
Somebody needs
Really?
to Google that.
He was the sinew between all the different
He was
shows.
the swinging dick between all those
He was
lady
pretty
shows.
cool. He was.
Yeah, he was.
Snyder was cool.
He
He
had
had,
that
the sleeves
mustache.
rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Wouldn't he
Pack
just
of
come
smokes
in
rolled
like
up in there.
Pop him.
The tool belt.
That's
Yeah.
right. He had that greased back hair.
That's
Vest.
the style
Didn't he
back
have a
then.
vest?
And
Yep,
a vest.
Vests. I like vests.
Tool belt.
Oh yeah, I should.
Pretty cool,
I gotta get you a
Schneider.
sweatered vest.
You got a sweater vest?
I do. Yeah.
Is it a Argyle?
No.
Does it say Pennsylvania on it or
No.
what does it say on it? Bucks? Tom Brady's hoe?
A sweater vest?
If he wore a sweater vest, he would also have to wear like an archaeologist hat or like a one of those safari hats.
Yeah,
With
booty
webbing.
caps.
Yeah.
Not those.
Pick one.
A sunshade
Something
hat.
like
Like,
that. Something
yeah.
like that last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
like a geriatric gardener.
Yeah. And
You got one of them little things that they sit on for their knees. You know, they carry their little
board?
No, it's like a little
Foam board?
No, they have those too, but it's on
Knee
wheels.
pads?
I don't know what you call it because it's real tiny.
Well, that's
I watch them.
we value your input,
Well,
and that's why.
you say it, but I don't believe it with your eyes.
all right, what's next? What do we got next here?
What do you got next?
I was
Rickety?
watching a movie the other day. It was starring Shia LaBeouf and somebody else. Yeah, and I just got this new ultra high D 4K state of the art TV.
Were you watching? What's
And-
it called?
Robot Eye?
No,
iRobot?
it's new. It's from like last year. It's on Netflix.
Nymphomaniac.
No,
No, that movie where he's a child actor? Or like it's about his
no,
dad?
it's a movie where they do a home birth, and the midwife that comes kind of makes some bad decisions, and they end up taking her to court because they have the baby dies. It's a pretty rough movie.
Like an
Yeah.
after school.
Yeah. No, it's much darker than that. But there is this scene, man, that's kind of etched into my head. Like Shia LaBeouf, man, it just like pans up on him and just shows this massive bush in ultra 4K
Shia
high
LaBeouf.
def. Yes,
got the Shia
exactly.
LaBeouf.
I got Shia LaBeouf.
Did it look like a
Like you could
like a
see
couch
every
button?
little pubis.
It looked like a Family Guy bird's nest. Like,
Oh, Paul Stanley's
Dennis chest
chest.
views.
oh my God, yeah.
Did you see his wiener at all?
There's hints of it in there. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, behind
yeah,
the
yeah,
bush.
you can tell
It
there's.
was. It was
you can tell there's an egg.
It's
in
a lurker.
There's an egg in the nest. You know there's an egg in the nest. But I strongly recommend you watch this movie and get to that scene.
No!
Hey.
That's no! Yuck!
Because I saw it, you have to see it.
Oh man.
I think you see his whole cock and balls.
You
in,
do.
in Nymphomaniac.
No, you see it in this movie too. But
You see
there's
Charlotte-
one particular scene that's
Why do
It
you
was
guys
called-
know so much about Shia LaBeouf's dick?
Yeah, I don't.
because it's on TV.
I saw it in a movie. Like I wasn't searching it out.
Shia LaBeouf.
You stored it into memory.
No,
you were
it's-
like, at
you
1
can't-
minute and 37
Listen,
seconds
no.
in
When-
Nymphomaniac,
yeah.
you can see.
I don't know where it's at in there, but
It's
once
burned
you
into
see
my
it,
brain.
it's like that's unkempt, and you're on camera. Like he's a real actor.
That's
method
unkept.
acting.
And I'm not even talking like you don't mess with the Zohan bush.
It's
Like it's cartoonish.
It's like
It's like
40s.
Scary Movie Bush.
Yeah.
It's cartoonish.
Wow.
You think it was on purpose for the scene? How does it play into the scene? Why are they showing it? Is it
Exactly.
relevant?
Not really.
No.
Just to show that he's kind of deteriorating, breaking down. He just
Oh, so he's
had
on
sex-
hard times.
Yeah,
on hard
he had sex.
times.
He
The
had,
hard
he had
times
sex with
Bush.
his lawyer.
Oh, I
And-
thought it
and-
was during the birth scene. Like he was in there
no.
naked with her.
No,
Like he was giving birth? Or no, wait. Why would he be naked if she's giving
Maybe
birth?
that's how they do it. Like
he
when
was trying to
hippie
get one
communism.
in.
I'm trying to poke it back in.
So let me just get it real quick. Come on.
Quick.
Sometimes, like if
It's
they
gonna be a while if we don't have it.
Yeah.
if they do home births, they'll do it in like a kiddie pool, and then everybody will get in it. The dad will be in there, the mom will be in there.
Yeah, that's the kind of dad that don't need to be in that situation. You can't have raw dick around a brand new baby.
Why not? It's just skin.
It's not right. No, it's not right.
No.
It's his.
No.
His wiener made the baby.
Yeah, but it's once it's made the baby, then it's
No.
done. It's out of the picture.
And does it really around it if you're in water? Like,
Yes, that means it's
touching.
connected pretty much.
Yeah.
So you don't hot tub with fellas?
No.
the movie's called Pieces of a Woman.
Oh.
It just
I don't either,
It just
by the
came
way.
out like last year.
And it's on Cinemax.
It's on Netflix.
Pieces of a woman.
Pieces of a woman. Yeah, there's something
If
you
you want to
don't
see some,
don't watch if you don't want to see Shia LaBeouf's bush.
And then
Spoiler alert.
don't watch Nymphomaniac. I don't know if it's on anything, but that's like 3.5 hours, and there's a lot of graphic genitals in it.
Really?
Daniel Radcliffe has a weird movie too, where he like rides a horse and gets naked and gets off,
Who's he?
and then at the end he ends
Harry
up-
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Really?
oh,
yeah.
that little boy?
Yeah,
He's not
And his
little boy.
dinky is showing?
and in the end,
He's gonna look.
And in
That's
the,
his next.
and
have a
in the
wand,
end,
Harry.
in the end, he
His
takes some
wand.
liberties with the horse.
He fucks a horse?
No.
Is he like penis erectus?
Erecticus.
Erectus the seamus.
Touch my wand.
Communicus. Nay. No.
Yeah, and
Wait,
then he-
what? He has sex with a horse?
Yeah.
Like he bangs the horse, or
Jesus.
the horse bangs him.
He puts his weenie in the horse, or the horse puts its weenie.
It's
in
implied, I think. I
Or
don't think it's
he
shown.
doesn't- the horse doesn't
explicitly,
bang
but-
him.
No.
We're going off your
Damn,
implication.
Harry Potter?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Well, his Patronus was a stag, so
His Patronus
maybe
was
that
a
it
stag.
had to bang him for those powers.
What's
get
a
it.
Patronus?
No, you never watched Harry Potter, so
No,
it's not.
I'm a
It's
grown-up
like a
man.
spirit animal.
What the fuck?
Like a spirit animal.
Did you ever watch Harry Potter's?
No.
Yeah, I
No,
did.
I know what it is because I had kids, but
I watched it
I watched them all
to try to
They're
get
good.
laid because a girl I knew liked it.
oh yeah.
And the lady who liked Harry Potter wouldn't fuck you?
A lot of ladies
Oh
like
no,
Harry
it
Potter.
worked.
Oh, it worked.
Man. Did it
Didn't say it
work?
failed.
It worked.
He was like,
It's
I
like, I
didn't watch
got a
that
wand.
Harry Potter shit for nothing.
Comedicus.
Yeah. He was like, no blue bollicus.
Bukakius.
Dry humpinist.
Equus. Equus is the name of it.
The movie.
Yeah.
Oh, equine
Yeah,
sports,
Equus.
Yeah.
equine sex.
Yeah.
Wow, this was really taking a dark turn here,
You ever
guys.
see the documentary Zoo?
No.
Nope.
That's about a guy, a clan of fellas who had a horrible mishap trying to fuck a horse. Or no, vice versa. Having a
No
horse fuck
way.
the guy.
I think that's just karma.
It's
Is
a
it on-
documentary. It's called
Is
Zoo.
it on YouTube? Or?
No, Tracy saw it at some film festival in Cleveland, and it might be free somewhere. They don't show anything. It's disappointing.
Did you ever hear about that? What is it? That was done by Crispin Hellion Glover. He did a movie that's him, and it's only all the other cast is mentally handicapped people.
Oh
you
my
shitting
god.
Yeah, so he did it as an art house. Thing.
That's how I feel like this
He-
podcast is with me.
What is it?
You fucker.
That was evil.
It's kind of like the therapy room in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah.
Zoo
Yeah.
documentary on best shockers on YouTube.
Oh, it's a shocker. Is it real though?
What?
That's the thing. It sounds to me like
Is what real?
a faux, like a
Oh,
faux
here's the
documentary.
synopsis. Filmmaker, blah, blah, examines the taboo subject of bestiality. He centers the film around the case of a Seattle aircraft engineer who died in 2005 after having performing a sexual act with a stallion. The filmmaker interviews a number of zoophiles and uses dramatic reenactments to illustrate their anonymous comments. I remember hearing about this.
There
they
was
used
an
to
urban
joke
myth.
and say,
What year?
death by horse cock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
what
an urban
year?
myth that
What year?
Yeah.
The guy died in 2005. This
I don't know if
This
it was an urban
documentary was
They
2016.
left him on the door.
Oh, it's a 2016
Yeah, his
documentary?
innards got 2016.
The horse-
documentary.
Oh, is that
his
what-
innards
that's
got
about that
wrecked.
story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his
Yeah,
buddies
his
just
innards
left
got
him at
wrecked.
the.
This dude's an airplane engineer.
And they would get together once a year or something like that
And
to
let
bang
horses fuck.
let a horses fuck them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. That's on YouTube. You could see the whole documentary.
Oh my gosh. What's the name of it again?
Zoo documentary.
All right, so there's
Because there's a Disney movie out called Zoo, and that's not it.
right. But
there's
if we could do a mashup,
There's three
What it-
delightful movies.
if we could do a
still a
mashup
mashup.
of the two.
Dumbo.
Hungo. Humbo. No, I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like a sick mashup. So there's your homework, listeners, for the week.
Yeah, I'll
There's a
have to watch
documentary
that.
called Sick too. That's pretty fucked up.
Is it?
I think it's called Sick. The guy hammers a nail through his dick.
All right. No.
He's got some kind of like
I don't wanna do
degenerative disease.
Yeah.
And he's a pain freak.
Obviously, yeah.
So he does like circus show. He might be dead by now.
Yeah, hopefully.
But they show him hammer a nail into his cockhead.
no.
He just puts it on the blacksmith's anvil.
No.
He puts it on like a cutting board.
Oh, no.
He's fucked up.
Nope.
He sticks stuff in it.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I want
But it's
anything
not
to-
just
No.
genital related. It's all.
Yeah.
He'll.
Oh.
I don't like that gross
Suspension and
shit. I don't
stuff.
even.
I think maybe he can't feel pain normally,
Yeah. Them,
and it's something about it. He's got
obviously,
some
if
kind
he's
of
taking the most sensitive part of his
Yeah.
fucking body and
hammering
Yeah.
it,
hammering it,
I
dude has got
cannot not
problems.
hear it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Nope. No, thank you. I can't even watch Hoarders.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
That's it makes me emotionally tired watching that show.
Yeah, I can't handle that kind of shit.
Don't need that kind of tension.
No.
Well, you're a clean freak too, so.
Well,
Yeah, but
no,
it's
but
not
that
out
ain't
of
got
joy.
anything to do with people hurting themselves
no,
or
the
getting
pain.
hurt. I don't like
Yeah.
seeing people getting hurt or hurting themselves. I mean, like MMA, I can handle. You know what I mean? Because they're like professionals, and it doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't. It's not the same as me getting punched in the face
Yeah.
as it is.
Like
one of these
watching the
guys.
old Faces of Deaths. I used to
Yeah.
watch them. I don't want to see anything
No,
like that nowadays.
thank you. I don't want anything to
too
do with
violent.
that stuff.
I used to really
Yeah, I know.
have an
I know.
appetite.
Some of the most disturbing shit I've
Yeah.
ever seen has been like, oh, hey, check this out, and I get
People
excited,
hit by
and
a
it's
car or chopped up or
yeah, fucking foul.
If Ross and Rachel get in a fight, I turn the channel. You know?
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Too
It's
much
on,
violence.
Like some of the fights.
Is that a Friends reference?
Yeah.
Some of the fights on Reddit have
That's
they'll
how big a
have like
pussy I am about watching that shit.
Russian drug dealers like beating
Oh
people
my
down and then
God.
breaking their arms and
Oh,
shit. And
no.
I can't even watch that.
Oh, I hate seeing somebody get a broken limb.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the fucking
on
worst.
purpose.
Did you see
Yeah.
the Tom Segura video?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah,
That poor
but that's
no,
come on.
I don't know
now.
what that. Who's that?
He's a comedian.
And he's going to do
Yeah.
a layup.
Yeah,
and
he's going to try to dunk.
Yeah,
And
I
he's,
know-
he's,
they
fatting
have
out of, he's fatting out of shape
Yes.
like anybody that's 40.
And so, dude, like his ACL tears, and then he falls on his arm the wrong
He
way and
tries
breaks
to
his arm.
brace himself.
yeah.
And he falls onto
He's
it.
just
yeah,
like a
no.
dude who has no reason whatsoever.
Like Matt.
Yeah.
Like you too, you fucker.
Like if
I
you
can do a
like
layup.
if you ever saw Matt wearing tennis shoes, wouldn't you be like disgusted?
yeah.
Like, come on, what the fuck are you doing wearing tennis shoes?
In my youth,
and
I did.
then see him like on a basketball court,
Right.
Just standing there, I would be disgusted. Like, get the fuck off of
I
there.
had some good moves, dog.
But then if
I
you
bet he's got
saw
a
him
sick
walking
crossover.
briskly or trying to do a layup, you'd
Right.
be like, oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah, something's
He's
gonna
gonna
happen.
die.
This is not good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
it's
think I
like,
did break my ankle once doing a layup. I landed in the divot of the where the pole was set into the
so a high class.
Oh, like
place.
outside, like a
yeah,
on
it was a
yeah.
churchyard. It was like 10 basketball courts.
Well,
I
there you
drove
go.
home. I think it was broken.
Oh.
I didn't go to the doctor.
Wow, you're tough.
It
Well,
was
then it
purple.
probably wasn't broken then.
I'm not trying to
You're
be tough.
TUFF.
I'm trying to be share with you. Don't get defensive because a grown man's trying to share.
Too much emotions are being transferred right now. All right.
This
Well,
is good stuff, Rickety.
all right. We got anything else?
He's got a whole list.
There's more, but
What?
yeah.
Anything
Do
else you
one
want to
more.
bring
Do the
up?
best one
What is
on
it?
there. The one you
best
wanted
one?
to do from last week.
That's tough.
All right.
Yeah.
Who loves you, baby?
All right.
It's almost exhausted.
Yeah. Okay. That's episode 95 for you. We're gonna call it Sassy.
Go Bucks.
All right.
Yeah, go Bucks.
What about the AFC?
I like the
Go Bills.
I'm going Bills too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd like to
Bills.
see the Bills win.
But I'd like the
Absolutely.
I
Chiefs
don't
to
hate
win
the Chiefs
because the Chiefs beat us. The
Oh,
Browns.
is
Mahomes is playing.
he's playing?
But they
He's got
say
turf toe.
he has turf toe, so they're super worried about how it's going to limit his maneuverability.
Turf toe's a
Still, it
nasty
doesn't
injury.
matter. That dude could.
Yeah, it is a
he's-
nasty injury. That put some people out.
Yeah, but
area.
he's ridiculous though. That's
They'll shoot him up. Then he won't
that's
be able
good
to
though.
field it.
Buffalo's going to be a good match for them.
Yeah.
Good matchup
yeah.
for them.
Yeah, and Packers and Bucks. That's going to be a good.
That's going to be a
too.
good game too.
Yeah, I'm
Two
excited.
old war horses going at it.
Yeah. All right, everyone. That's been episode 95 for Sunday, January 24th. And we love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your week.
Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot. Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be